What's
Good
up?
evening, everyone. How are we all
Hello,
doing?
hello, hello.
Very good,
It is
thanks. Very
working.
good.
Speak for yourself. And
Don't
we all good.
start
All
already.
good. All
We're
good.
2 seconds in.
That's how it goes.
Have you both had a
The
good day
life of
today?
gym collector. Yeah, pretty easy for me. So I just chilled and worked. I worked very hard as well for my work life.
Yeah. Got to make sure you're working very, very hard
Yes, every day.
every day. Jim, have you had a good day?
Yeah, it's been pretty. I have working hard actually. I've put up a
James,
shelf.
sorry, James. You
What?
just sent a comment as me.
Oh man, I'm logged in as you.
Guys. So if there's some weird comments going on by my account, it's Jim. It's not me. You are muted as well now.
Rookie mistake.
There we go.
I
So I
smell
can
that.
follow that comment. I should probably log out. of
Wow,
that. I should
so
probably log out.
grown up.
I actually, excuse me. I was being asked about my day. Can I carry on with that, please? So selfish. I spent today working, of course, but I also put up a shelf. I did man duties today, and I put up a shelf and a coat rack in our airing cupboard. So I used my drill for the first time in ages. Used this new cool thing that puts laser lines on the wall as well. So that was quite an experience. So yeah, it's been pretty good. Been adulting.
So
I enjoyed it.
it's definitely not wonky then.
His
I mean,
testosterone is like, leaking through
yeah. I haven't
all
done
the
anything
corners.
manly in ages. I haven't even been to gym a week, so I was just like, oh, I've got to do something. It probably will fall down at some point, though. Yes, probably because it didn't.
Hopefully
And
not.
then I will have to do the work.
Yeah, you'll have to redo it.
She can't do it.
Sure.
Don't fight. Don't fight.
My
Not
dad
yet.
would say otherwise.
Oh.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, he's here.
So
I can't
it was
comment now. This
serious.
makes me sad.
Oh, well, I can bring them up though. Got Toy Collector saying, have a good stream. We'll catch the replay after work. Thank you for popping in. We have got Vita in the chat. Hopefully that one was you and not Jim. We got David saying hello. Read it with the voice Viking. With what voice? The voice?
With the Viking
You had a
voice.
voice?
I don't have a.
voice
I definitely don't have a Viking voice, unfortunately. We got One Sick Mike saying hi. We've got Vita saying she smells like feet.
She really
Thanks.
does. It's a problem.
Agent Silver Fox popping in. That's lovely to see you.
The joke is I knew you were getting married to me, so. What does that say about you? Sorry.
I don't
Hi,
know what that says about me. Yeah,
Hi,
Vita,
Gio.
you're being very rude to our poor viewers.
Oh, Obi-Wan. Oh, hello there. That's best I can do.
Hello there.
And then Sal's in here as well. Hello, you lovely people. Good to see you, Sal. Right, should we just jump straight in?
Everyone. Yes. Yes.
Solid 7 out of 10. I'll take that. Considering I definitely cannot do voices, I'll take 7 out of 10.
Maybe you can. Maybe it's a latent ability that you didn't even
Maybe.
know you had. Yeah.
Maybe. I'll go into impressions now. That would be terrible to do on the internet. That I will never live that down. That's a bad idea.
But you might become viral.
I would definitely become viral, but not for the right reasons. do Jar Jar.
Hey, viral is viral.
I will think about Jar Jar.
Do it for the views, Harrison. Do it for the views.
I can't even. His voice is completely out of my head. Oh no, that's such a shame. Do Jar Jar. This is Jim. Is that what it's going to be the whole show now? Just this is Jim at the end.
Just change it.
I'll change it. Don't worry. It's just fun.
I think you're gonna have to leave the show.
accent in my current that would probably be even worse. I can never I don't know. Voices aren't
Hey,
my
you. Hey, laddie. How's that?
Okay.
4K.
yes. No, you can do the Scotches then. And then Vita, if you can do Jar Jar, that would be great.
Excuse me? No, thank you.
Oh, okay. There you go, 4K.
That's the best one. That's the
It
only
is.
one I can do.
Yeah.
Should we get started with the stream now, guys?
Yeah, probably.
It's a good idea.
There we go.
It's
Game
a
of the
good
week. We'll
warm-up.
start. Yeah, that was a lovely warm up. We'll go with game of the week. So I cannot remember who I put first. But Jim, what have you been playing?
Oh, nice. Yeah. I was not prepared to go first. Okay, so obviously Resident Evil 9 Requiem is coming out at the end of the month. So I thought I need to dust off the cobwebs and jump back in. So I played Resident Evil 3, thinking that would take me up to the release, and it took me 4.5 hours to finish. So I was just like, well, damn, that wasn't long enough. What do I do now? So I'm playing Resident Evil 2, and because I played it so many times, I'll do it on hardcore, and I am currently streaming it. The first episode is on my YouTube channel, but it is only half with volume because I did mute my voice halfway through for a moment and forgot to turn it back on. So watch 50% of it, and then after that, it's just my lips moving and no sound coming out. But it was fun. It was good fun.
Good.
And yes, I have been playing Man Simulator 2026 today as well. And I think I did good. I enjoyed that game.
Good. Yeah, I haven't played these two games since they came out, to be honest. So I do need to go back myself, hopefully, if I can finish Silent Hill beforehand, but we will see.
I doubt
They're
it.
both really good though. Which one do you prefer though? 2 or 3? Which one do you
with the remakes, 2.
Yeah, the remakes.
Yeah,
2.
yeah.
Yeah.
2's a really good remake. 3, I feel like I had my issues with it before, and after replaying it, those issues are worse. A little bit.
Yeah, really?
There's still some really good bits. I still really like Jill. I used to really like Nikolai in this, but I've just rewatched it, and his voice really annoys me. And I feel like the actor who plays Nikolai is the guy that played Heisenberg in Village, because there's certain words he says, and it sounds like the same dude. Like,
Oh,
his
it could
accent
be.
slips, and it's like the Russian accent's pretty too like it's just too like hello, I am Dmitri. Like it's too like fake, and that was probably a terrible Russian accent. But there we go. Yeah.
Oh, good. We've got King Churro stopping by, I think, saying hello. Good to see you. We've got Sal saying, I have RE2 remake for PS5 unopened in my TV console. My backlog is crazy. Yeah. I feel like we all have backlogs at the minute. There's just too many good games coming out and not enough time to play them.
It's always the case.
So we're not just a...
I love a good green screen.
Yeah. You're going to make it almost impossible to do this show. Just going to laugh the whole time.
Sorry. I'll be serious now.
Irrelevant, I know, but RE5
is good. It is quality.
RE5 is good. I like RE5. I played that load. I would probably say, actually, I have all of them. No, actually. I was going to say I've played that one the most, but I've definitely played 4 more. Definitely played 4
same,
more.
actually, to be fair.
Yeah.
Not the same.
It's been out on too many... It's been on too many consoles at this point.
Actually, the only one Vita's played is 5. Back in our couch co-op days, she played a little bit with me. I think you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I feel like you could play those ones because they're not like scary.
Resident Evil 5, because it's split screen. So we played a little bit of it.
Oh yeah, because you could kill everyone and I could just follow.
It's like Gears of War, because it kind of is.
I'm assuming you played as Sheva, Vita.
A what? What did you call me?
She was Sheva, and obviously I was Chris.
Obviously.
Calling me names on the stream? How rude.
Hey, Jose.
Yeah, we got
Hey,
Jose.
Jose.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's good to see you, Jose. Thank you for
I didn't
coming
shout
in.
at him there.
You did. You were just shouting at him. so he could hear you in person.
Nah.
100%.
And then Vita, tell us why you're still playing Yote.
What do you mean why I still play Yote? It's a long game, guys.
Took you half a year to finish Silent Hill 2, bro.
Longer than that. It took like a year.
Well, I really hope it won't take me that long. So I'm already like on the third part of the map. So I think it's like a map is split in 4 places, like 4 sections kind of thing. So I'm in like snowy, cold mountains. Learn some new techniques this week and all. Learn new master. And nearly died several times. Created strong bond with my wolf. And messed up some people. And showed them who's the boss. Which is Atsu, not me. But yeah, it's a great game. Without spoiling, everything was like going on. It's hard to talk about it, but I'm still loving it. Mostly like what impresses me, how each section of the map looks completely different, like different like kind of location. And again, like there was a different story. So there was like locals which are different to the locals where you start the game and where like it takes you for the first boss. And the second location, there's a bit like more history and more about spirits and things like that. And you do few like these low-key missions as well. They side missions, they like not main missions, but they're interesting because they like you kind of work with like some sort of like spiritual leader type of thing. So yeah, still really enjoying it. That's why it's so hard for me to play something even like else, because every minute I have spare, I do want to play this game because it's just great.
Yeah, it's just one of those games, isn't it, where it's just too good to try and play another game while playing those sort of games.
Yeah,
So
100%.
yeah, definitely. And well, for me, is I've finally got to Silent Hill F after finishing 2.
And you
Really
love it,
enjoying
right?
it. I am enjoying it,
amazing.
although it's very different so
Mhm.
far. Whereas her character is at the moment a lot more, I wouldn't say upbeat, but she's definitely not as sad as James the entire time. Whereas James was really just like he was going through it in that game. Whereas she's having
Yeah.
stuff happen, but it doesn't feel as sad so far. But I feel like
Oh,
it's
you
going
wait.
to get that way.
Excuse
You
me?
wait.
It's not sad. From beginning, it's terrifying and awful.
I
I
mean, it's
played like
scary.
Yeah.
5 minutes and it was awful, awful, awful 5 minutes of my life.
It's because of the setup. Because in like Silent Hill, he's obviously gone looking. He's been like struggling with the death of his wife and kind of his part in it and all of that stuff. Whereas this, it's kind of like she's very reactionary throughout all of it. Where James is just like, I'm just going through this hell and I'm not stopping. Whereas she's like, shit, I need to get out of this place. This is bonkers. What's
Yeah.
going on? And like,
Yeah.
I think that's a big difference between them.
Yeah. The cities as well, whereas Silent Hill was very much just a city covered in fog. This is very different, where the way that the city sort of gets overtaken with all the, I don't even know what it is yet, but all
It's more
the
like an
sort of
outbreak.
red plant life.
It's like
Yeah.
wines and such, isn't it? It's like
Yeah. And it's like
Yeah.
alive as well. And
mm.
the monsters are very, very different and very creepy in their own way compared
Have you
to
got to the field with the marionettes yet?
uh I've just done the school is where I've literally just got out. Well, I'm about to leave the
Oh,
school.
okay, yeah. Oh, the school one.
Um,
That was a good bit.
I jumped out of my bloody skin last night. I
Yeah.
was going around, the one that like the mannequins that look like her, and
Oh
they're
yeah,
sort of
yeah,
in weird positions. They're just dotted around, and you don't know which one's going to move. And then
yeah.
none of them move. You get around a bend, and there's another one that just jumps at. Oh my god!
It's the ones like, do you know when you're in that field and it's all kind of misty and that you have to like find the correct marionette to like pull the thing out of. There's a bit
Yep.
later on where you get through that and like you'll look away and it'll walk towards you and you'll look back and it'll stop. And you'll
Oh,
look
I
away and
didn't
you'll hear
like
it
that.
walking, then you're like, no.
I
Oh, no, I'm
hate
getting out of
games where they have something where
love that.
other games have done it, whereas as soon as you turn the
Village
screen
did it.
away, and it's just walking
Yeah.
after you, and I just don't like
I
it. I
cannot.
really don't
I
like it.
cannot play games like that. I cannot. Like, especially if I'm with the headphones. I just like feel like someone is literally behind me. Like my back always like feels like, no, I cannot. Even like when I played The Last of Us, right? And both of you say, "Oh, it's not even that scary. That's like nothing." For me, that was enough. When you start hearing the noises, that everything's like, oh my God, who was that? Oh my God, is it gonna be the giant magnified monster clicker thing? Or is it just gonna be the simple one? If it's the simple ones, I like by the end I was like, I can handle it. But when that big, massive, grown-up thing starts like walking towards you, panic goes, I shoot everywhere, bullets finished, and then, well, you know what's next.
Definitely don't play with headphones, is all I'm going to say, because it's so much worse.
Yeah. I've got so I was playing on because I've got surround sound, and every time there's anything behind me, I can hear it right behind my head, and I'm just like, no. It's the one time I'm like, I don't want to have surround sound at this point. Just have everything in the front. I don't need to hear it behind me.
Imagine that's creepier. Do you watch horror films with surround as well?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
You're crazy, man. Because that's going to sound like it's coming like from somewhere else. Yeah.
Yeah, one of the ones I noticed that was really good watching it was Quiet Place, because it's so quiet and they're like crawling everywhere.
The sound design on that is so good as well. That would be perfect.
Oh, we watched that in cinema, didn't we? And we went, I think, into
it's
IMAX,
awesome.
and it was really, really good. I remember in that one, I was like literally sitting next to Jim, was like, what was that? Like, who's making that noise? He's like, it's a movie. Like, calm down.
Yeah. That's worse sometimes, isn't it, Jim? Where you're watching it going, okay, I'm ready, and somebody else jumps and you're like, no, don't you start, because then you're going to get me.
It's like a chain reaction.
Yeah. One thing I did like about this game over 2, though, James goes through all of that game and doesn't even get a scratch.
I know, bloody James.
While she, like, she's getting bruises, cuts, sleeve torn off, like she's really going through it. And you can see by the picture, I'm assuming by the towards the end, she really doesn't have a great time.
You'll notice it as you go as well, like the damages she gets kind of symbolic to like the other aspects of the game as well, without giving it away. So that is pretty cool, like how they work that in as well. I do like that.
Yeah, no, I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm glad I finally got to it. I'm just hoping that I can finish it before Resident Evil, because I do want to play that when it comes out.
I feel like for next week, James, you need to start playing the Ghost of Yotei, and I'm then gonna use Xbox next week, and you can start beginning of the game, and I can play different game, and I want to see where you're gonna like your first impression's gonna be.
Could do. I don't mind. I've been wanting to play that game, so I'm all for it.
Yeah, I think we should do that. Yeah.
But then you're going to want to play it again. I'm going to be like, nah, it's my turn.
We will see how that goes.
We've got Humble Collector saying evening all. Hope you're well.
Hello.
And then we've got Akira. Sweet. First time catching this live. Awesome. Glad you could make it. Sal said, used to have a production company where we built haunted houses, mazes, and we always had people who only moved when people weren't looking. And yeah, no I wouldn't like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that sounds great, but it's bad enough in a game, let alone in real life.
I cannot do those things. I literally I went once to horror nights with Jim and a couple of friends, and it wasn't even that scary. Like to compare to the American ones, that was like kindergarten or something. It wasn't even a horror night. But as soon as someone was running towards me or trying to touch me, I was like literally just gripping James's like arm with both hands, because I was like, I'm gonna punch them, I'm gonna punch them, I'm gonna punch them. So I'm just like, no, like they won't do anything to you, they won't do anything to you. But I was like, take me out of here.
Punch them as well.
I really.
It's like pure reflex. It's like
Sometimes you can't help it. Sal saying we always had chainsaws too. Yeah, that's. I feel
That's
like that gets
hardcore.
too much.
I've
I
got some
would
Yeah,
pictures of
beat
the
them up,
Japanese
take the
ones.
chainsaw, and use it against them.
Vita, that would be murder. You can't
But
do
that's
that.
what video games taught me.
yeah. The video games taught me to take the chainsaw and use it.
Definitely don't say that. The media have a field day with that.
Yeah. So we got news of the week. The first one we have, right? So Dumbledore. We spoke about this last week, but we didn't have the prices when we spoke about it. So I wanted to know, especially as you're both big fans of Harry Potter, has your opinion changed at all having now seen the prices of what it is? And these are prices on 1/6 kit at the moment. So
What
we
does that
got
mean in
469 in pounds. I
Use
would work
Google,
out.
James.
380.
Yeah, I mean, I would say about 380 for the deluxe, and then about 420, 430, I would say, for the premium.
So it's like 40 quid extra for forks. That's a bit mad. Like that's a bit of a hike. Like I don't know if I'd need that.
It is a little bit.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaving this line to Vita, but I would be sad if we didn't get Dumbledore.
Wink,
So
wink, nudge,
Wow.
nudge.
if she doesn't do it, maybe I'll have to at some point, because I feel like I don't know, ever since they like first showed this, and I saw a comparison of this as it is now and how it looked when they first showed it, and this is so much better now. And back then I thought it looked really good. So the fact that it's now better, I would be excited for it. But I don't know, the magnetic eye things are kind of having a moment at the moment, and not a positive one. A lot of people have now started coming forwards with the same issues as us. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
I've
know how
been
I'm feeling
seeing
about
that.
that system right now. I love that I don't have to take off the back of the head. That's awesome, but the magnets are annoying. So I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I've been seeing that a lot more now. A lot more people having the same issue where they get stuck. And I said the same thing when they sort of announced it with like the J&D version. At least if they got stuck or have an issue, you can just pull them out. But with the in-art ones, and I'm sure Hot Toys will eventually do it, you just don't have that ability just to remove them as easily. So I think they definitely need to double down and make sure that it doesn't happen going forward, because hopefully it's only Snape that's done it, but
Well,
I haven't heard
No.
anyone
give
with
us
Thorin
that
yet.
silicone
No,
oil.
not just Snape, not just Snape.
No,
Mandy, aka Galaxy Far Far Away, amazing photographer. Everyone, check out if you're not yet, and give her a follow and like all her photography because it's amazing. So Mandy actually sent me a message today and said that she got her foreign, how you pronounce it? You know, I was about to say a Galaxy Far Far Away guy. I can't. The name just left my mind now. Thorin, isn't it? That's how you say it. Okay.
yep.
Thanks. I'm waiting for the thumbs up, and there's no one saying anything, and I'm just babbling away.
Well, Harrison can help you out.
Well, he's just sitting there, like looking at me like I'm crazy. He probably doesn't understand what I'm saying in any case. He just thinks, "What is this foreigner mumbling about?" Jeez. Anyway, so yeah, she said she has the same issue with the eyes like we had with Snape. Sorry, guys, I'm in a weird mood today, so you're just gonna have to put up with the whole stream. Um, oh, well, you could come and see us as well, Dave, and fix the Snape for us if you're fixing Mandy's Thorin. You know, let's meet all at the pub, and you can fix them both at the same time.
Jim, you need some
Just
silicone
sending him an
oil, my
offer.
friend. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you said the same
Don't
thing.
take out it's weird.
But yeah, so it seems like it's some figures, but not all. Because again, I chatted with Mandy, and she had no issues with the Snape she got. And you know, she was like literally send me a video, and the first thing she was like, when I saw the head sculpt, you know, he had like zombie eyes, you know, just the white showing and no pupils, anything. And that's exactly what was with the Snape. When we took out the eyes was all the way rolled down. And I mean, I still didn't take any pictures of poor Snape. I still don't know if I like him that much. I think, we spoke about it before. Once I'm gonna take some pictures, I think then I'll have my definite opinion of him. But I think the NR definitely should address it, because it seems like something somewhere is not quite there with this new magnetic ice. And I mean, the amount we're paying, I think that probably some more maybe testing needs to be done, or there's some sort of quality control is missing in regards to that part. Something somewhere is not quite there. Like it might be just very minor, but I think they should address it straight away, rather than us having to deal with it, to do our own adjustments, like always. Oh, it's an easy fix. But when you pay that much money, do you want easy fix, or do you want just get what you're paying for? That's all.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's the same with the rooted hair, isn't it? Like I know that you can fix it or change it, but it should come okay. You shouldn't have to do anything when you get it. So no, I totally understand that. We've got David saying, for anyone wondering, the inner eyes are undersized. They get their friction for staying power from the viscosity of the oil. Not enough oil, wandering eyes. Okay, so maybe they're just not putting enough in there when they're making it. I mean, I suppose they're making a lot and trying to get them out quickly, and they're not spending as much time. Maybe. I mean, but it is fairly.
Or
Yeah,
could it be, like, I don't know, temperature differences and the travel times and all? Oil is affected by the temperature, so it could be that as well.
Yeah, because you said after a while that the eyes did get a little bit better for you, didn't they? So maybe that is a part of it as well. What have we got? I was shocked when I removed the oil from Thorin that the eyes rattle around like mad. So yeah, so it sounds like they're just a little bit too small, and then the oil's being affected.
Yeah.
I don't like the system, honestly. Oil also dries out over time. Yeah, no, I don't think we should have to be relying on oil just to make it work. If that's
what
the
we're
case,
just thinking as well. Yeah, like now I'm thinking about it. The summertime will come. Our flat gets really hot. Like if we having yeah, even if we get like only, I don't know, like 25 degrees, right? This flat has sunshine all day round, and it's like brick building, so it gets so hot. So now I'm thinking, that oil just gonna go leave the eyes, and we're just gonna have eyes all over the place for Snape, and won't stay like still.
You'll come home one day and the eyes will have just falling out of his head. They'll just be rattling around inside.
Yeah, I mean
that
made me worried even more now. Like, geez.
But so you're saying that Dumbledore is a maybe if Vita buys it?
Vita doesn't know, because Vita is not that happy with Snape. Everyone says, and we're putting it up as, figure of the year. And I'm sitting here like, is it though? Don't come at me.
Yes,
I told you I still need to take some pictures of Snape, but I don't know.
Maybe you'll fall in love.
I love Dumbledore, and that's the Dumbledore I would want to have in a collection. But I don't feel brave enough to PO it this time. And then at the same time, I'm having a FOMO. Like, will I miss it out?
Because you were talking about how you weren't that happy with the likeness on Snape before you got it in hand, whereas now you can see photos of this. So how do you think, like, how are your thoughts on this likeness? Like, not taking into
this likeness for me is amazing. Like, you didn't like some of the pictures. You thought he looked bored. I thought the expression was spot on, actually.
The likeness I thought was spot on, but yeah, he did look a little bit bored in some of the photos.
See, and for me, it wasn't bored. It was spot on, like his expression from the movie, from his, like, I don't know what's the word for it, like not apathic, but he's like that character, like those first two movies. I feel it was amazing Dumbledore, because like he was the Dumbledore where you can't read his face easily. Like, and you know, the people who only just knows Dumbledore well could guess what he might be actually thinking, because like his like this didn't have like strong expressions with his face, and you know, it was like, yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like this figure, this head sculpt, really like represents that really, really well. I think it's amazing. For me, it looks much better than Snape at this point. Um, from beginning, like, just to put it out there, from beginning, everyone was thinking Snape is amazing. I told you straight away that I'm not that sure about the likeness. Especially when like they were showing it from different angles, I was like, some angles are better than others. So you know, definitely need to see it in like in hand. So I'm still, you know, at those two feelings. But with Dumbledore so far, I haven't seen the angle I didn't like. I don't think I said once that I don't think the likeness is not there since I saw this figure. So yes, I would be very keen to get them. And then if the Voldemort will come out, that would be straight PO. There's no questions asked. And then they would be posed together and Snape could go bye-bye. Ship away, Snape. Not always. But yeah. Let's see how it goes.
Do you think if you went for Dumbledore, you would spend the extra to get it with Fawkes or not?
Again, see, my frugal side is like, screwed bird. But then at the same time, like, oh, but it's so amazing. Like, I really like it. So, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm very indecisive, and Jim can tell you this. I probably will go backwards and forwards 20,000 times until I decide. And then I might place it, and the last minute, as I'm press pay, I might change my mind and don't buy it at all or go for the other one. So it's hard to tell with me, Harrison. I might say one thing today, and tomorrow the different things are going to happen. So
She
So you'll
hard to say.
hates
pre-order it
spending
tomorrow.
money, so she's chosen a really interesting hobby.
It just means she's going to be very particular, which is not a bad thing, I
Yeah.
suppose.
She'll do
Not going to
better
get
with it than
everything.
we will, for example, because I reckon she'll find it easier.
Yeah.
No, I chose this hobby, so James will spend less money.
Ah, I see. I see.
That makes sense.
Joking. I know.
We've got Sal saying, I've not used oil on my pyramid head and it's held up great. I think high humidity or humidity spikes are the number one factor for cracking and whatnot. Yeah, I think so. And I'm assuming this is you, Jim, saying that your pyramid head
was
is
me,
cracked
yes.
on his elbow.
No,
Not
it's
this
my
one.
pyramid head now.
Ah, it's yours now.
Yeah, damn it.
It's all yours. Well, so if you are interested in ordering Dumbledore with 1/6 kit, he's kindly granted us now a code. So we have a $10 off if you use the code Viking on 1/6 kit. That's been he's recently done that for us. So I really, really appreciate that. So yeah, any one-on-one you want to use 1/6 kits or anything, then use code Viking in any orders going forward, which is great. Where are we? Remove that. This one. Now, for some reason, when I saw this, I thought of you, Vita, and I thought on some of these scary horror games, do you need an easy mode?
Yes, 100%.
Where it's just focused more on like the story and less on the
Yes,
monsters, and they're not going
yes.
to kill you straight away.
I had to start The Last of Us with easy, just
Yeah.
because I panic so much, right? I panic so much. It is just like, otherwise then I get like frustrated. Like even in on the easy mode with that particular part where you like underground, where there's like water everywhere and you get attacked in that like little kind of it's not utility, but it's like with a like kind of locker room. I died so many times. I literally said to James, "Can you come?" I was like, "I cannot deal with it," because I think that's the first that big clicker, like mutated clicker. I think it's like first time it attacks you, that big one. And I just panicked. I was like, I cannot kill him. I cannot. I cannot kill him. And then he was really like laughing at me, like not maliciously. Like he's really nice about it. Very gracious gentleman. But I was like, I cannot do this. I won't play this. And then I killed it at the end. And then later on, I increased the difficulty because I kind of got used to the game, and I was like, okay, like I kind of know what I'm doing now. But yeah, like scary games like this, I definitely need the easy mode just because I'm so jumpy and I panic. That's the only thing. Like I panic, and that's it. Like just smash the buttons. I forget the controls. And like like this. Literally, sometimes I literally close my eyes if I know I'm gonna die. Just close my eyes and like no.
Pray for the
To be
best.
fair, that's how the game
Yeah.
wants you to react, I think.
Yeah, no, I would say so. But when I saw that Kronos is the one that they're adding it to, because some people have been struggling with Kronos, that made me wonder a little bit, because you and me have both played this game, and I didn't find it particularly a difficult game. So I didn't think this one necessarily needed it. But then I know that there are games, for example, like Black Myth Wukong, which a lot of people do struggle with. And I could see games like that needing, especially like Elden Ring and Souls games, where they're known for being hard. But I know some people are put off by the fact that it's so hard. So do you think those sort of games could do with easy modes, or does that then take away from what they are? Because it's almost like a sense of accomplishment when you finish a game that is a difficult game. You've like, I can't believe I've done it, but I've managed to finish it.
I kind
Do
of
we
like Dave's comment as well here, where he says, I prefer the term story mode. It helps maintain my sense of manliness. Same, Dave, same.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of games are naming it that now, isn't it? That it's not
Yeah.
easy mode, it's the story mode, or some
I
form of
I think this easy mode, story modes, call it as you like, should be there. Because some people like not great with controls and like motor skills and things like that. Like I'm worse at like shooting guns than like fighting as a samurai, for example. Like with the Red Dead Redemption first time I played, I had to have the that setting like where it locks basically. How's it called? Auto aim, yeah, that's the one. Uh, thanks, Mr. Translator there. So I had to have that on because again I panic and I cannot aim and then I just shoot everywhere. And then like especially if you have to save someone and you know you have specific like minute of time, you obviously don't pass the mission. But again, like each time I replayed, it got easier and I got used to it. And I grew up playing the PC games, right? And I grew up playing with the mouse and with the keyboard. And my transition into PlayStation, Xbox became as an adult when I started going out with James. I was like, "Oh, consoles, yay!" Uh, so I think like maybe obviously for you guys, like you grew up with it, so like you like it's easier for you to I think remember all the like controls and everything. And for me, I think every time I even now like I've been playing PlayStation now for so long, and like another day I was literally, oh wait, which one is square and which one is circle? Like I all the time I mix those two. But like you have the bamboo strike there, right? And you have to quickly like press the buttons. And I'm like, oh, which one is square, which one is circle? So I think those modes are good there because very often people don't play the games because they it's hard or like I can't do it, and they like get upset about it. But they, for example, enjoy the story, and some people are disappointed because they can't complete the story. They don't know what the story was just because it was too hard for them you know and I think to have that story mode, it's nice, especially when the story is so good, like the Chronos, the same like with Red Dead, and like the all the Ghost games like Ghost of Tsushima and now Ghost of Yote as well. I play these games for the story mostly, not for killing somebody, not for shooting. Like you have Call of Duty for that. You have like Counter Strike for that, whatever. These games you play for the story. So sometimes if it's like you have a bad day and you just can't kill somebody and like move on with the story, but you just want to follow through the story, you just like flip to that mode, and then okay, you completed the game. Maybe you don't feel as great because you didn't earn like platinum, but you've done like Jim. You replay the same game million times, became platinum, and then you say, "Yeah, I completed the game in platinum on my 355th time." Joking. He probably didn't play that much. Maybe he did. I don't know. But
You might
it's
have.
no
You
hate.
have.
I'm just
Yeah.
joking. But you got the point. I was rambling a little bit.
So Jim, do you think the way forward maybe for some of these games is to do what they've done with Chronos and release it, and then later on release a sort of patch then and go, okay, well, if you couldn't play it in at first, you now can play it because we've got an easy mode? What do you think?
Trying to think what to add. I think it should have probably been there initially. I think kind of Sal had a good point. Most games, I think, pretty much any game should have an easy mode, even just for the sake of accessibility. And I think Vita had a very good point. Like a lot of people play games for the story, and quite often I'm telling Vita, "Oh, you should play this game because the story is really good." And if she finds it too difficult, she's going to struggle to enjoy that story as much. And I think that can potentially keep people away from gaming rather than being more inclusive. It was an interesting flex from you, by the way, I feel, when you were like, I felt this game wasn't that difficult. And I'm sitting there thinking it was pretty bloody hard, to be honest, just on like the
Oh,
base
really?
mode. Yeah, I thought it was quite difficult, like, especially initially because you die quite quickly. The resources are quite limited. Like I found this harder than Silent Hill, most Resident Evil games. I found it not quite as difficult as a Dark Souls game, but it was kind of around that level. So I think it's warranted on this game, especially if you're a horror fan and you just want to play a horror game. But because this game was quite difficult, I think an easy mode does work. The only times I would suggest maybe not is what you said with like From Software games, a bit like Dark Souls, because that's kind of their thing, is that they're difficult, and then getting past a certain boss is like a badge of honor to a certain extent. So then if there's an easy mode, then I think that takes away from it a little bit. But then at the same time, I could see people also who aren't necessarily playing those games enjoying them if they were a little bit easier, like there was a slightly easier version. I mean, you can play it in co-op. Playing with friends against the bosses is a bit like easy mode, but that's it's a bit different as well. Not everyone wants to do co-op. A lot of people prefer games to be more of a solitary experience. So it's an interesting conundrum. But I think for most games they should definitely have a story mode, just to help David there with his manliness.
Not an easy peasy mode.
Not an easy, not a kids mode. But no, I think also that is a fair point. I think story mode is the better name for it, rather than easy mode. I think that's the better way to do it. And like you say, more games are doing that now, which is good.
But
Yeah,
there's
no, I mean,
also sorry, there's like also a beginner level as well, which I like that they call it beginner. And for example, now some of the games comes with kind of suggestions saying like if you're playing the story first time, we would suggest doing it this way. I think that's what the Last of Us did. When I was like trying to choose difficulty, obviously I went with the easiest one, but they were like saying, we would suggest not to go past this difficulty level if you are a beginner with the story as well. And I think that backs up what you said, Jim. It helps to enjoy the story because you have more time to concentrate on a story rather just grasping for the last straws for your life, because it's not fun to die even if like there's different subject on this part, but like you have unlimited lives these days and you just respawn at the beginning of the mission of the part of the story. But that's not the point. It still like annoys you because you just want to like carry on the story like you would in a movie. At least that's how I feel. I feel like when I die, it like really like I die a little inside me. Like no, like it broke me. Like this shouldn't, like the story shouldn't carry on now. So I think the levels definitely should be there. And yeah, as Sal said as well, just for accessibility for everyone as well. Not everyone are at the same capacity, but everyone might love to have the opportunity to complete the story. So yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. Just to add to that as well, is something that I've noticed as I've got older and having less time to play games, is that if I'm playing a game that I'm constantly dying at, I get very fed up with it a lot quicker than I used to now, because I was like, I don't have long to play, and all I've done for the last hour is just die at the same spot over and over and over again. So sometimes, while I said like Wukong, you get that sort of aspect of, oh my god, I can't believe I finally beat that boss. There's also the side of it like, I've just spent 4 hours on that boss because it's just so difficult. So I do think that I just think, just like collecting, having options, just have it there. Then if somebody's finding it really hard, they can put it on easy mode and then get through it and enjoy the game like everybody else is, rather than selling it on because they just couldn't play it. It's just too difficult.
What would you consider easy mode in collecting? Just out of interest.
Easy mode in collecting. I don't
If I
know
could
if
put
I should
collecting on
answer
easy
that.
mode, would it be winning lots of money? Would that be the easy mode? Because I could see
Maybe.
that helping. Yeah.
No, I just think that it's just some games are very, like as you both said, there are some games that that do need it. It might have been a little bit big-headed of me to say I didn't think Chronos was too difficult. I generally didn't think it was that bad, but there are definitely more difficult games. But as we've all said, I think we should have, just give the option, and that way
Yeah, I
everybody can have it.
like here as well just said that, like choosing difficulty is user's choice. And
It's a good point.
I used to be embarrassed to tell people I am playing games because I thought they will ask me what difficulty I'm playing. And there's no way I can tell them I'm playing as a beginner or easy mode or story mode, because I always thought people will be like laughing at me, or they will say, oh well, you're not a real gamer then, are you? Because you just like you shoot to the sky and you still kill somebody. Like, it's been people like said that to me before, right? But as I said earlier, like with the years I start like caring for what people really say, because I'm playing the games for the story and I like how interactive it feels. So at this point, like, I don't care. You don't like that I'm playing on a story mode? Well, good for you. Go and just swear and play Call of Duty,
Yeah.
which I
Do
don't
what
have
makes you
anything
happy.
against, because I did play loads of Call of Duty with Jim through COVID times, and I became like not good, but good for the beginner at the end. But now I can't play Call of Duty again.
She had much potential.
She was getting somewhere. We'll just check the chat before we go to the next one. We've got Kira saying Last of Us can be kind of hard at times, high difficulties especially. Yeah, I've not even attempted to do where you can't die. I can't even remember what that's called,
Same.
but I know, yeah, I wouldn't attempt. I know that.
I think I only ever played it on normal, to be fair, and that was
Yeah,
enough.
but more than enough. And I'm just like you, Vita, as well. I play for the stories in these games now. I'm not there looking for the challenge like Wukong or Souls games. Like, if you make an easier mode, I probably would have it on the easier mode just so I can get through it quicker, because it takes me forever. So yeah, no, I definitely think we got South. I think games need an easy mode just for accessibility. Yeah, we've got Figurecraft here. Hi everyone, hope you're well. Good to see you, Philly. Just got in like 6 figures today. I don't think that's ever happened before. That's insane. 6 in a day. He just wanted to brag. I've never had 6 in a day. I've had 2. I don't think I've had more than 2.
Don't think I've even had 2.
Oh, I've had 2 a couple of times, but 6 is mad.
Not in one day. Maybe in a week.
Oh, in a
No,
week I've
I
had.
think like you had like a figure one day and then another figure another day.
Yeah, but that's not the same day. I'm not that cool.
Yeah, I mean, I would be worried if you got several at one day, because I would think that we lost our house.
Yeah,
I need to immediately invest in a display solution and just have thought gives me anxiety. Who else have we got?
Proof that we
Kira.
buy and then worry about display later.
Yes, definitely. I
No,
finished
don't.
Elden Ring, and it's probably the hardest game I've ever played. I personally wouldn't mind a story mode choosing difficulty. Yeah, exactly. We've got Feezy as well. Hi, Feezy. Good to see you. Got a few to catch up on. Rogue One, Phil, saying hello. Hello, Phil. Good to see you. Easy mode. What's this one? Easy mode in collecting, not like in DC, Marvel, or Star Wars or Disney. Probably. Yeah, that would be a good way to put it. And we got. I don't think I've played a game without it being a beginner mode. See, you're not alone, Vita.
I don't play all the games on beginner mode. I did play it without beginner
Wow.
mode. Thank you very
You
much.
leave poor Phil alone.
Call of
No, it's
Duty is very
Harrison saying
boring.
like I'm not alone, assuming. Jeez.
Call of Duty is very boring, and it has turned into a silly meme of its former self, firing unicorn faults,
Yeah,
whatever Fortnite skins I have now. It is very different.
definitely.
Very
Just-
true.
And then Joe said, because Harrison is a wizard. Yes, I'm a wizard.
I did to make you a visit today.
Oh yeah, that yeah, we'll leave that one. Right, this one's a really quick one because I don't think it needs to be commented on too much, but I did see this, which is that HBO Max is finally coming to the UK next month. So I don't know if there's anything on there that you particularly watch, but for me, I know that Rick and Morty is some, as you can see, I'm wearing a Rick and Morty jumper now. I love Rick and Morty, and it streams on HBO Max, and I usually have to wait for months until Netflix then updates it. So for me, I'm looking forward to it for that aspect. And there's a couple of other shows and films that go in there. But is there anything that would that interest you? Would you be interested to get HBO Max at all, or is it something that you wouldn't even consider?
I feel like I thought we could get a lot of this stuff that I'm seeing here.
We
We've got some
can.
Harry Potter there. We can watch that.
Yeah.
Even wasn't the Peacemaker TV show, wasn't that HBO Max? Yeah, I could
Yeah.
watch that through Sky Atlantic anyway on Sky.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Well, unless
so,
that's gonna change, then you know.
Yeah. So Sky had a
True.
deal with HBO, and it ended last year, 2025, at the end of 2025. So now HBO Max can now come to our country. So I would assume, not straight away, but I would assume that most of the HBO stuff will start leaving.
This is such a mishmash. Like I'm seeing it Powerpuff Girls. That's not still going. There's Tweety Pie over there.
I think
Tom
some
and
of the
Jerry.
old I think some of the older shows are on that as well.
Wow. If they bring
love Tom
Powerpuff
and
Girls for a
Jerry.
new season, that would be awesome. And Tom and Jerry.
Tom and
And Tweety
Jerry's
Pie.
classic. But I don't like new animation. I like the old school animation of Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, that's the one I like as
same.
well. But then I also remember things like the spin-off Walking Dead shows. For a long time, they weren't available over here, and it was only on HBO Max. And for some reason, it took like months and months, or for a long, long time. When I watched it, I think I watched most of it on a website like YouTube, with bits and pieces, and then it finally did come to Sky and now TV.
Was it long on Sky? I thought it was pretty quick.
No,
I didn't watch
no.
most of them till ages ago because I know there's season 2 of Daryl Dixon, which season
There's
1
three
I thought was a
seasons.
bit rough.
Season 3's out now as well.
Now. Damn, I didn't like that one as much. I'm not gonna lie. The one with Rick and Michonne was pretty good, and I need to watch the rest.
I enjoyed that one.
The Negan and Maggie one.
Yeah,
James,
that
I
was
think
good.
we will have to get HBO Max because there's many shows I watch, but if it's not on Sky anymore, then sadness.
Yeah. I'm actually watching The Walking Dead as well, so if that comes on here, that'll be pretty good as well.
Yeah, I don't think it will happen instantly, but I do think if this is coming over, I do think we'll start seeing less of the shows being on Sky unless they make another deal of some kind. But if they're bringing this over, it would make sense that they'd want their content on that. But yeah, I thought it was just interesting because I know for me personally, I've looked into it a few times because, as I said, Rick and Morty I would like to watch and things like that. So, but yeah, that was only a quick one. We've got Sal saying HBO Max is the only platform that I pay the premium price on. Oh. Yeah, I think the pricing is very, very similar to Netflix, from what I saw.
If you can choose the one with adverts, amazing. I'm frugal
Yeah,
person.
yeah, I think it's like $4.99 or $4.99, $5.99 for like with the one with ads, and then it just goes up and
I
up and
can
up
accept that.
for the
I
big
do
one.
miss not having the adverts, but they're getting so expensive now. It's kind of like it's hard to justify it otherwise. But also they do cheeky things like they like cap like what quality you can watch in. So like Netflix, you can
Oh
only
yeah,
watch in like 1080p. So we have like this fancy 4K TV, and which luckily we got for
Okay.
free to be fair. But like we can't even then take the benefit of it, which is really frustrating. I don't think our internet's good enough for 4K streaming anyway, so I think we're screwed either way. But it's still a bit. It's like, come on, guys, at least give us 4K. If we're watching the damn adverts and you've got it, it's just
yeah,
a bit money grubbing.
yeah, definitely. We got Sal. I remember lining up for the midnight releases of Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, I remember doing that for a couple of games, is going to midnight launches, and it just, I mean, we don't even have game anymore, not the same way.
You have to
So it
wait for it
just
to
doesn't
download
happen.
now as well. It's so annoying. I miss the feeling of getting home with a game, whacking it in there, and you can play it straight away. Where like now, it's just like you get home and you've got to wait like an hour or 2 hours for it to like install, and it's just like
Yeah,
feels like
even having a disc just feels like it's just a disc version of having a
it's
code.
pointless.
It's just,
Yeah,
yeah.
basically, that's what it is. Yeah.
Any service that does that, I cancel. If I'm paying for a service, I won't put it up with the ads. Yeah, I mean, I don't pay for the ads, but not because of that. It's just purely because of the kids. And if they're watching something I can't watch, you need multiple screens. So I usually always get the higher ones just for the
Yeah, that's
screens.
very true.
And there we go. Okay, can we get HBO Max in the UK? We will do next month. March 26th is when it's coming out. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with that. But now we've actually got to a figure, but I don't know what you guys are going to think about this figure. So give me one moment while I get the pictures up. See what you think of this. What are your thoughts on this? Because when I first saw this, I had no idea what this was. And I've been told a little bit about it now, so at least I know why they're making this. Luckily, again, it's another piece I'm not too interested in. But
It looks like
what do you?
Brat's doll.
Does look a bit like Bratz. The hair looks like it's like been knitted or something. It reminds me of like old,
Yeah,
like proper old school dolls and stuff like that.
it does say it. Yeah, it does say
Yeah.
on here what it's made out of
Space
on one
outfit's
of
pretty
these.
cool. I have like no opinion for this because I have no idea. I don't know anything. I know it's from
Yeah.
that Brothers worker, and it's like one of the first ever Hot Toys was a collaboration with these guys. That's all I know, and that's only from what I've seen on the internet. I have like no other clue or opinion on this, I guess, because I just don't know. It looks kind of cool. Give it that.
Crazy eyebrows.
Yeah, it's very
It's
stylized.
very different. Yeah, it's very, very different.
I can imagine this being like, do you know, like street people that are into like streetwear, they collect like Labubus. They collect the that Mickey Mouse looking thing that I can't remember what it's called. So I can imagine, I could almost see them being into stuff like this, but I don't know. Like for me, it's more like an art piece, you know, like an art piece in a way. But
Yeah, yeah,
No.
definitely. That's what I think when I was looking at it, but even before what I read what it was, it very much comes across as a sort of exactly what it is, a limited edition art piece. So for, I
it's
suppose
good
if you're a
pieces.
collector of that, yeah,
They've even brought out the old sand base and just repainted it. That's a nightmare. Look at that. That's the old Star
yeah,
Wars sand base, isn't it? I wonder if it's got the foot grooves in it and stuff. Yeah,
but yeah, it's different. There you go, cotton material hair.
it's a figure that's been announced.
Yes, and that's probably all we'll say about that one. What did we have? David saying, my thoughts on this, who cares?
Exactly.
So yeah,
See,
no, I
David
didn't
knows
think
cause. There we go. Oh, Bear Bricks as well. See, Feezy and David are much cooler than I am. They know the names.
Bear Bricks.
Yeah,
Mickey
but it was
Mouse looking
cause that I was
things.
thinking of.
I have no idea what Space Baby is. It reminds me of those 3A figures. It's not really for me, but that doesn't mean others won't be interested. Yeah, exactly. You'll probably do better. Yeah, exactly. But what we keep saying on all of these things, it's just because we don't like it doesn't mean it shouldn't be made. It's everyone's got a different thing they like to collect.
But should they?
But I haven't actually heard of someone that wants to buy this yet. So it'll be interesting
Yeah, I
to
think it's
see.
more in different markets.
Yeah, definitely. That hair looks like a weird fuzzy thing she had. It does. This one, we were talking about this, you and not so much Vita, because I feel like just from the trailer, Vita, you would get scared.
Not her bag.
How
No,
rude.
She
definitely,
would.
definitely
She would.
not. I do have the trailer up if you wanted to give it a little watch without the sound in the background.
Yeah, let's go.
Well,
I'll close my eyes.
okay. See if this works. There you go. Give it work, play. There you go. So this is Blumhouse is gone into making video games, and me and Jim saw this, and we're instantly, obviously, we were excited because it's horror, and we were just interested seeing that more movie companies are actually deciding to make games. From what we've looked at so far, it's just been released. I think it was released on the 10th. It's not very much. I think it's $14.99 for us. But it looks really interesting. We said it's very arcadey shooter, which is what we
Reminds me
thought
of
of it.
what's that underwater game where you like inject yourself and you kind of have like magic, like you can shoot the bees and stuff. Big Daddies, and it has the little
Oh,
sisters.
BioShock.
Yeah, it reminds me a bit of Bioshock, especially when he or she shot that injection into their arm. They
Yeah,
shot that injection to their arm. It reminded me of Bioshock quite a lot, actually. So I thought that looked cool. Really exciting though. Really exciting to see
yeah,
Blumhouse do games as well. It makes so much sense for them to branch into it. And I mean, they make some, well, they're horror films, right? That's what they do. They've made some really good ones, a lot of not so good ones. I'm quite interested in this game because it stylistically it looks pretty cool. Like just even from that picture right there, I'm like, this looks pretty fun. And it's 15 quid. You know, what's
yeah.
not to love like that? I don't know if it's them just dipping their toes in the water to see how it goes, and then they'll
What's
do.
not to like is that massive thing running at you. Just no.
I mean, nobody likes any massive thing running at you. I'm not going to take that any further, but yeah.
No,
So,
probably not. Probably best to stop
yeah,
there.
yeah.
But
So
yeah,
yeah,
I totally agree. I really like the look of it. I like the fact that it's sort of a very, compared to the games that we're getting now, when I had the prices of them, that's very entry. So it's either going to be really, really good, but really, really short, or hopefully not the other one where it's just really bad.
I
But it
almost thought
looks
it was going to be
interesting.
VR.
It does look a bit VR. And what I was reading about it is that the gun uses your blood for bullets. So you've got to decide whether to shoot the
That's
gun
awesome.
and then it'll take your health away or not. So you've got to
Oh, that's
decide if
cool.
you let them.
I like
Yeah.
that.
So it's really interesting design, a really interesting idea. And
Definitely
I'm
wouldn't complete a story.
no,
Yeah.
no, it might even not have much of a story. It might be very like it could be very Doom like, where it's just go around, shoot a bunch of things and get through it. But yeah, I'm interested to see, and I'm interested if we'll start seeing more movie companies going into games. Because I know the Avatar game that was made in conjunction with some of the Avatar movies, and Camera had a big
Oh
part
wow.
of it. Yeah, so they were all connected. So I do think as we're going further and these games are becoming a lot more movie like, in a sense, I think a lot more people are interested in it. And that's why we're getting
It's
so
an
many video game adaptations now.
it's an interesting turn of events because remember, like whenever the big film would come out, you'd always wait for the video game adaptation of that film, and now you don't really get those at all anymore. Yet now the studios are making their own original games. It's just a funny flip on the script there, because I remember
Yeah,
always
it's
waiting for
totally.
like that game. They'd always be kind of average as well. They were never like amazing. The last one I remember is the King Kong game on PS2.
Yeah,
The
King Kong was
yeah,
good.
that was actually a good game, to be fair, as well. I quite enjoyed that one. That was
It
decent.
was good. The Star Wars Episode 3 one was quite good as well.
Yes, I traded a game for that with someone at school, and I played it, and I was like, this is because the last Star Wars game I played before that was probably it was either Battlefield or it was Phantom Menace on PS1. So that I enjoyed that one. That was good.
Yeah, no, it's definitely gone full circle now, where it's the opposite way around. So does it have a story mode? Asking for better. It might do. I think one of us will have to test
I
it.
just replied it.
Dave, the game offers different difficulty settings, with the novice mode acting essentially as a story-focused mode. There we go then. So it's
AI Vita.
It's going to be named the David and Vita level now.
David and Vita story.
Yeah, I think they were used
what?
for clean actual parts, but at some point, someone very useful crafting products. Oh, okay. So yeah, that was a good one. I'm interested with that. But a next figure was this one, which I was totally not expecting to see. Another Han so quickly, but a Han that's quarter scale. So we'll bring up the pictures. There we go. What do you think of? Wait, you're both muted. What are you giggling about? I can see you both giggling.
Yeah.
David.
So wait, I have more blood in the story mode. Do I carry around? Maybe. I'm very. Maybe David.
No, you just walk with the blood bags around and asking for donors around.
No, it'll be just the gun doesn't use your blood. That's the easiest way.
No, you have the carry-on cooler, and you keep your blood bags in there, and you just stop it up.
And I actually work for Blumhouse. Surprise. Oh, okay. And then Phil saying the surprise is not artisan. So
you'd think artisan would be easier for quarter scale as well, wouldn't you? Because it's a bigger surface.
You would.
That's actually a good point.
But then would it be more noticeable with their glue issues at the moment?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh,
I'm assuming that I'm assuming that neither of you are very interested in this one.
What scale is just too big? That's not what she said. So I was a bit disappointed when I found out that this
Don't kill Harrison. We will lose the show.
Dude, he'll be fine. Yeah, I've totally lost my train of thought. I didn't know this was quarter scale until I think someone in the Hope Show group chat said it, and I was just like, oh, I was like, that's a bit of a shame. And I got really excited about the seamless wrists as well, because I thought that's pretty cool. Because I was like, have Hot Toys done that before? I can't remember if they did. Maybe with the Joker, the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. But other than that, I was like, it's good to see him doing seamless forearms. And honestly, for me personally, I'd like that for all my players going forwards, because I think it looks a lot better. Because I'm really sick of trying to, when I'm taking a photo, trying to like tug up their bloody sleeves to hide that stupid wrist joint that's just like poking through there. So yeah, I mean the sculpt is good. It's just a blown up one of the most recent one we've seen, right? Not the one that was released.
The
shrunken down version of this.
Empire, yeah. I was thinking, a shrunken down version of this?
Looks really good.
It does. It's a good likeness, to be fair to Harrison Ford. I mean, people will be able to, because he looks actually fairly different film to film, so people will be able to mention in the comments below if it looks different. But this would be Han Solo that I'd want. I don't really collect original trilogy, but I'd like stuff from Episode 4 and New Hope. That would be my go-to for these guys. Because this is New Hope, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So New Hope, Han Solo would be the one that I would pick up personally.
Yeah, I don't think I'd pick up any, but I'm still waiting for that indie. But this is very, very good. Very, very good. And I'm just surprised that they're doing another quarter scale. We haven't seen one for a little while, and most of the time they're more from what I know is Iron Man. They've done a few Iron Men. I know they've done Vader in quarter scale, but I'm not sure. Oh, they've done Mando in quarter scale. They've done Boba in quarter scale. So they have done a few. But I
thought
just
quarter scale
really
was
didn't.
dead.
Yeah, they've just come out of nowhere with this one.
Those
Now listen.
crazy scoundrels.
It looks really good. I definitely 100% think though that you'll get this in 1/6. So I wouldn't worry too much if that's the one you want. If you want it in 1/6, I don't think
But when? When would it happen? It could be tomorrow. It could be
it
3
could
years
be.
from now. You never know.
It won't be. It won't be that long. I think as well. All of this is real leather on this one as well. Now the boots, the trying to find. I do like the base though. I do like the base, but I don't know
The
why
base
they
looks really
always
cool.
they do so well with quarter scale bases. They really put the effort in, but then they just don't for 1/6 scale most
The
of the time.
size this is going to be. Yeah, look at that. Like the clearance, because the base is so tall.
It's probably
Yeah.
taller than me.
Same. Not difficult. Look at those beautiful seamless wrists. If only
There you
someone
go.
had been saying in the Facebook that it was good, but you know, David used to always be calling out telling seamless wrists are not the way to go, but here we are.
I
Damn it,
got
David.
annoyed at Facebook comments. I always ask for seamless for this and get shamed out of the comment section. And Hot Toys actually do it, and all Hot Toys are like, "Oh my god, it's amazing." You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But yeah, I think this looks really good. Yeah, look, boots, belt, utility belt, all genuine leather. So this is what we need on every figure, though, not just quarter scales. It should always
Oh
be
yeah,
leather now, I think.
definitely.
I feel like at this point, you know, 1/6 figures can be this quality. Like, yeah, I feel like they have tools to
100%.
do that. Like what annoys me the most, it's the quality and the likeness from one figure to other figure. I'm like, if you got it to one, why cannot you do that for the other one? And like, especially like with the price differences, like I'm over and over again about like how Batfleck looked and how like many interchangeable things has like clip-on hair. Why do just for him? Why not to do for other figures? You know, like for example, the Tom Holland Spider-Man that could work with, you know, the magnetic hair fringe changing so well, but they just drop it for one, and like, yeah, it just annoys me. Just not the stream for it.
And like the that one came with like a really good diorama base, multiple head sculpts as well. And you see it with like the Jinx and the Via they've just dropped. They're really good figures, and yet they'll release an artisan Anakin that's awful, objectively speaking. I mean, that was just such a fail of a release. And I had the Dark Side one, and it was pleather. The hair wasn't great. The likeness wasn't great. It's just so many skipped areas. The base was pretty tragic as well. It's just Hot Toys, man. They like to play with us all.
Have you just seen Phil's comment? Is that Viking with the discount code the male version of the armorer?
Yes.
It does
Yes,
kind of look like it as well.
It does.
It's not, it's just my logo, but now you've said that, I'll never be able to unsee that now. Oh, that's quite good. And David saying Hot Toys uses pleather just to troll now. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
think
do.
so. Yeah, just throw it in a little bit here and there. And then we got Akira saying, looks good, but I'm not sure many 1/6 collectors will get a Han. Maybe if you collect quarter scale statues to fit in better, I would get
Definitely
a quarter
Predator.
scale Predator. I was saying that
True.
to someone else. I was saying that if you're a statue collector, I could see a lot of people buying the quarter scale Hot Toys because it will just look like a statue, just you can move it. So, and if anything, I mean, not so much now because the statues have got really good now, but older statues, the detail of those statues, especially head sculpts, were not as higher quality. Whereas the Hot Toys, as we just saw, the quarter scale Han, it's so good. So yeah, I could definitely see that. And Phil is now got the giggles.
because David said something else as well. I don't know the
Looks like
reference,
Paz
but
and yeah, no, I will. Yeah, my logo will never be the same for me again. Now it's okay. It's not hurt me too much. As Jim has now
Too much.
disappeared, Vita, we got the state of play starts in 45 minutes for us. I think, if I read it correctly.
Whoop, whoop.
My question to you is there anything that you would like to see, or is there anything that you think that we might get to see in this? I think it's going to be a long one. I think already it's going to be about an hour long for this state of play. So yeah, are there any games that you're looking forward to coming up that you would like to see shown off, or something that's coming soon to be shown off more of? Like, I have a feeling that we might see a bit of gameplay for the new Resident Evil, considering that's out in a couple of weeks. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see something of that. But is there anything that you would like?
I think we're definitely gonna see the Grand Theft Auto 6 as well. I feel like that's the one because it's coming out late in the year. I think actually I just popped into Google, so Resident Evil Requiem, yeah, it's definitely on the list. There's quite few things, but I'm interested to see if there's gonna be anything about Hogwarts Legacy second part, or like a spin-off or something, because I heard talks about it. I know I said previously I didn't love Hogwarts Legacy, but I want to see if they would improve it, because the world, the detail, like it was amazing. I just didn't enjoy the story and repetitiveness of it. Like the side characters didn't provide you a story. They were just like, here's a task, do the same thing like you do for the others, carry on. So I wasn't as invested to like doing side stories and everything like I am with the Ghost of Yate. I don't know, or maybe I just like the OG Harry Potter and I don't like the spin-offs. Who knows? Maybe it's just that. And I would love to see, with the Grand Theft Auto coming out this year, I really, really pray that they next would do the spin-off of what game, Harrison? What game do you think I think they might do spin-off of? You on mute.
I would say my go-to would be to say Red Dead, but I feel like we're way off seeing Red Dead.
Oh,
I do think that
they need
I do
to.
think no, I think they're working on it, like on the
Is it
side,
not two
just
different
started of it.
studios? Because it's the same
I think
company, but
Isn't
they
it
have like different
Rockstar?
studios. Yeah, it's Rockstar.
Yeah.
They have like Santa Monica, and then I think
Yeah.
Oh well, I don't know things like that. I'm a girl.
No, I do think they're working on it, because they would be silly not to, because Red Dead 2 was just so amazing. But I don't think we're going to see anything from that until GTA's been shown, been and gone. I think it'll be long before we see that. Phil says we'll get a Mandalorian and Grogu game because it'll make more money than the movie, and you're not wrong. It would be probably an amazing game to have a Mandalorian game. Akira
Only
saying,
he can play as a Grogu as well.
You just waddle around. That would be, like in Spider-Man, where you have the Spider-Man and then you have like the Mary Jane sections. That's what it would be. You'd have the Mandalorian and then you'd have the little Grogu section where you had to try and flip everywhere.
Force. He can just force stuff.
It would be cool. I could see that happening,
and he's
it would
sassy.
be quite amusing.
That's the reason. Sassy.
And then Sal's saying live reactions to the state of play. We've actually discussed this between us. It's something that we are looking into, that we might try and do going forward, but probably not today.
Work.
Yeah, because they're usually on quite late. So but it is something that we are looking into, trying to do a live reaction of the state of play, because I usually do stay up to watch them and I do enjoy most of them. Sometimes it can be a bit disappointing, but it is something. And we've got Sal saying, wonder if we'll get a tease of a new handheld. Microsoft are working on one, aren't they? Currently, well, I can't remember what it's called now. No, I can't remember. But I think we'll get another. What's it called? The Sony. Oh, what's the Sony one?
Portal.
That's it.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get one of them, but it'll be that you can play games on it again, like the old PSP. I don't
I
think
just
it'll. I
saw
mean, it's
what I will want to see. So I went on the website to see what's gonna be on, and I actually haven't heard of it, but I'm straight away interested. It's called Onimusha, Way of the Sword, and I'm
yeah,
like, Way of the Sword sounds like my cup of tea. What is it? Who is it? What
it
kind of
does look
sword is
good.
it?
That game does look good. I think that is one that will be there as well. And we've got that.
Awesome.
Oh, I can't. I think it's. Let me just Google it.
Jim is
Yeah,
obviously waiting for Resident Evil Requiem.
yeah.
That would be the one.
Pragmata is another game that's coming out soon. I reckon we could see more of that as well. I don't know if you've seen. Let's bring up a picture of it. This game. I don't know if you've seen
Oh, I
anything about
forgot
this
about
one.
that one. Completely
That's coming.
forgot about that.
That's actually coming out now, soon-ish this year. So we could see more of that.
That was
Possibly
announced ages ago.
a long time ago.
Ages ago. There was rumors of Devil May Cry as well. 6. I've heard about that. And
Yeah.
Resident Evil 9 will definitely be shown. I reckon Halo Combat Evolved, Campaign Evolved, will probably be there because that comes out this year, doesn't it? And it's going to be on PlayStation, so
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can see that being on there as well. That'll be exciting.
There should be a new Tomb Raider game as well. The
Yeah.
Legacy of Atlantis or something.
Yeah. Do
Maybe
you think
God of
we'll have
War.
anything? Yeah. Do you think we'll have anything brand new, like something that we don't know of at all, that will be shown?
But I don't know.
I think
guess
there's
that.
a couple of Marvel games coming up, which I don't know anything about, but I just heard
There's Wolverine.
like the Rise of
Yeah.
Hydra or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And I think there's
Feezy,
gonna be the Lego Batman as well.
Feezy is saying yes, you're right. There's Rockstar North and Rockstar San Diego. Yeah. So I mean, they're definitely both working on it. So it's yeah.
They should work
I just
harder.
I just don't think we'll see anything for another Red Dead game way after GTA. And I think GTA is going to be insane when it comes out. I think it's going to be just like Red Dead and blow everything out of the water again, and everybody will be
Yeah, I
playing it.
mean, I saw trailers and I was like, damn, this looks good. I haven't
Yeah,
I haven't played other, GTA games much. I like dabbled a little bit. I didn't complete the stories like after Vice City, I think. But this one I look very interested. I think it's gonna be the one which I will definitely want to play as well. It's just, like for me, it's like the graphics now. Again, the story, it looks more immersive, not just running around, killing, driving, I get excited for the story now. Because like I feel like these days some movies are so bad, and so like predictive.
yeah,
I can't speak today.
predictable.
Yeah, some movies are so predictable that stop it. That playing the games sometimes more interesting because you not necessarily know what to expect as much. I don't know if this like kind of resonates with you guys what I'm trying to say, but it just feels like I get like more involved in the game than watching TV sometimes. Just because I think like you have to participate in it per se, so you can't really scroll on a phone or something like that. So you just follow
Hmm.
through more. So yeah, I think it's gonna be really good. Well, I hope so at
Yeah,
least. They made us wait
I
for 5 years or
yeah,
something
no,
like that.
I totally agree with you. I think the stories are just so well written in games now. Not all the time. There's sometimes they can be a bit on the worst side, but most of them now are just really, really good. And that's why you keep seeing all these studios announcing they're adapting almost all the big games now because they just know they're popular. So
Exactly. The stories are good.
yeah,
Feels
they
like
are
that's
good.
what the
Very
story
good.
writers are.
It is. I think so. But the next one, we've got one that I know Jim is really, really, really wanting to buy.
Oh,
And you
does he
will,
now?
and he will give in. I can see it happening.
I think she sold out already.
Yeah.
I'd get Jinx over Vi, to be fair, and Jinx is still in stock.
I nearly finished the show now.
Yeah, you've been.
Oh, good.
Right, correct me if I'm wrong, but you've been enjoying season 2 more than season 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. For me, season 1 is like peak, and then season 2 is really good, but it dips a little bit.
The
I
season
haven't
2 felt
watched it.
more adult-like for me.
Yeah, I could see that.
Interesting.
I did like both seasons. I think they both were good, but just like the show, these have both turned out really, really good as well. I think.
Yeah, they got
Who
better
would
as
you
the
say
duo than
in?
I thought.
Yeah, who's your who? I'll get my words out in a minute. Which character do you prefer in the show? Jinx or
I
Vi?
didn't like how crazy Jinx was, in a sense. I understand the point of it, but I like, she was like kind of schizophrenic kind of thing. And then all of a sudden, oh, I'm all good, like it's cool. I didn't quite like that part, where she was like,
Isn't that
see,
isn't that how schizophrenia works though? Like you're like,
no, you don't just go like, oh, I'm fine now. I'm a good person and it's fine. I'm not seeing things and it's
oh, I
all
see what
good.
you mean. You like season 2. That's after character development.
Yeah, okay. Whatever. No, it sounds like I'm hating. No, like I still like it because if I wouldn't get into it and I wouldn't like it, I wouldn't watch it because I feel like it's waste of time because there's so many things to watch these days and there's so many things I haven't seen. Like for example, I never seen Walking Dead, and James is rewatching it now, and I'm like, why are you rewatching it without me? I actually quite invested to watch it as well, and now I'm like, I have so many things on the go to watch. For example, we behind on the Landman. I don't know, like 3, 4 episodes now.
Oh
And I'm
shoot,
like,
I
oh
forgot
my
about that.
god, Landman, we need to watch it. But then I'm like, watch Arcane. Then I have another
Fallout as well.
TV show I start watching as my TV show. So while I'm like walking or something, I'll put it on because it's not something we watch together. All of a sudden, James comes like, oh, this seems interesting. I want to watch it too. And they're like, oh, another show I can't watch.
It
Jesus.
was pretty good. It's got Ellie Fanning in it, or Elle Fanning, however you say it, and it's got Nicholas Hoult in it as well, and it's quite funny. It's
Okay.
good.
It's like
Yeah.
historic, like
Oh, I know the
historic
one you're talking
comedy.
about.
They're great,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
called The Great. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think Vi's turned out pretty good. I
Yeah,
don't know which
100%.
one I would say is better than the other. I would say they're both pretty good. I do prefer Vi's outfit though. I really like the big gloves and
Yeah, she's more
her.
buff. Like
Yeah.
she looks more intimidating in a sense. See, Jinx is like just crazy, like especially that face sculpt and all, she just like crazy. Like you scared of her because she's crazy. You don't know what she's gonna do. And Vi scares you because she's so strong, essentially, and she won't back down and she will go for you. Like she's gonna be gunning for you until she's breathing, like her last breath, essentially. I think like very different characters, and yeah, the development of both was great through the TV show. Um, it's not something I'm very interested in having as a figure, so obviously this is kind of left up to James. For me, it's more like, yeah, if I have spare cash, I would grab this. And it's just because I prefer more like realistic stuff, like with everything. For me, I just like, yeah, I like more realistic looking stuff. As cool as this is, I don't know. It's just, I suppose, not my cup of tea. Like, it took me a while to get into the show as well. I think it took me a good 4 episodes of the first season until I was like, okay, we're getting somewhere. Like I'm getting into this. Just sometimes it
A
is
few
like that,
people have been like
It
that.
just yeah.
Yeah, sometimes, and a few people have been like that. I would say the photographers on these past few figures have just been nailing it. Like Jinx, Vi, Alien, like they're really good photos, really good. Considering sometimes we go, oh well, you can't go by the blogger pictures; they will be better in hand. And I feel like now, like recently, it's very much been that they just look amazing. So yeah, I think she's really good. I think I'm now safe from both of these purely because if I want one, I feel like I'd need the other, and I don't want to buy both. So I think I'm safe-ish. I can't say for sure, but I do. It
Yeah,
does look
James, we
very,
have no
very good.
space, so
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
who do you want? One of them or Dumbledore?
Well, Dumbledore's down to you, so that's up to you.
We almost
I'm
married,
giving you
so
the
it's
Harry
the
Potter
same
stuff.
funds now.
Basically, is anyway. To be fair, but yeah.
Well, the next one is that we've got one of the last castings for the God of War show, which is Atreus. And at first, when I looked at this little boy, which his name is Callum Vincent, I thought he was way too young and looked way too young to be Atreus. But when I then was looking into it, how old he actually is and Atreus is in the first game, they're the same age currently.
I'm really sorry, but this picture of Atreus, it made me think of the zombie boy. And I was thinking the actor of like Noah Schnapp's Will
Yeah,
from Stranger Things from
he's a bit
first
pale.
season. I was like, oh, that would be perfect. Zombie
And
boy.
especially next to the how happy that kid is, and then how grumpy
Yeah,
Atreus is as well. It's quite funny.
I have to say I've not seen this boy in a show or a movie, so I can't comment on his acting or anything. But do you have either of you watched him in anything? Do you know who he is?
I have no idea who the kid is, but I don't know. It's for too young. How old is Atreus meant to be in the
he is
first? He's 11.
he
It
is
literally says it right
11.
there.
Yeah,
So
he is
he is the
11
right
in the
age
first game.
then.
He's the right age. I just think he's got. I feel like Atreus just looks older, but then maybe I'm just remembering him wrong. I feel like he
He's
seemed
more.
older.
He hasn't got like the baby fat on him because he's a video game character.
This
And I
kid
think
was in Chucky TV series, I'm guessing.
was he? Wow.
Yeah. So obviously I haven't seen that. The other stuff I don't recognize.
I feel like
Yeah.
Chucky's the only one that I would have seen, and I haven't seen the TV show. So
Well, I didn't watch the TV show either actually.
and we call ourselves fans of horror. Terrible.
It's been in a movie last
I
year
like how
called
you're
Long
already
Bright
calling him
River.
boy. Boy. Yes, he's
Boy.
definitely
That's
going to be
exactly
called
the
the boy.
voice.
I can't compare to Kratos, no.
None of us
No,
can.
but
Let's face it.
no, that's true. But I think the fact that he's more unknown rather than casting someone that is known, I think that's a good thing for Atreus. He means he can make it his own. Don't have anything to base his acting on as such. But I'm tempted to go watch Chucky now and see what he's like in that, if that's what he's in.
It's kind of sad that Chucky's that this is what's making us want to watch Chucky. I feel like we should have seen it already. Like you said,
Yeah.
fans. Yeah.
Yeah, bad horror fans, terrible horror fans. But yeah, that was only a quick one. I feel like we've got most of the casting now for the God of War. We've got both the dwarves,
Who's
we've got
left?
Mimir's. I'm trying to think. Boulder. I don't think they've cast Boulder yet.
I thought they did, didn't they?
No, I think they
Heimdall.
cast they've got Heimdall, but I don't think they've got Boulder. They've got Thor, Mimir, Odin, Kratos, Atreus.
Google
Yeah.
agrees with you.
Sindri, Brock.
Those are the
So
dwarves.
he's got to. If we're going with 2018 as the first one, then yeah, Boulder's going to be probably the next one, the next big one.
You'd think so. It's a big deal, that one.
Yeah, I'm glad that they're keeping the actor who played Mimir in the game as Mimir in the show, because I love Mimir in the game. He's so funny.
Couldn't they have done that with Odin as well? Because that guy's an actual actor on
Yeah,
his own.
I mean, they could have done it with
Yeah.
most of them, but
Yeah.
the guy that's
Surprised they didn't
playing,
get Odin.
I quite like who they have chose for Odin though. I haven't
They
seen him
have
in
got a
loads,
good
but
choice. He looks quite similar
Yeah.
as well in a lot of ways, and he is quite a good actor.
yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to start seeing sets and them in costume to see how what it's looking like. What they're going to do with it.
100%.
Then this one came
Oh
up
my
as
god.
well, which is another Harry Potter one. And I tried to get close pictures, and I have got it up here to bring up the bigger pictures, but
It's not good enough. It's not
I don't
good
think
enough.
it looks very different, in my opinion. I could be way off, but so on the left we've got old and new, and then again old and new. One, I've tried to get the rooted hair ones next to each other, so I do think the hair looks better, but I don't think the face is much better, in my
They haven't
personal opinion.
fixed what the issue with the face in the first instance was. Like, it's his like chin area. It's way too pointed. Like, his face should
Yeah.
be a bit rounder at the bottom there. So they've kind of messed that up. Like, they make his face look too bulbous. Like, it's way too much of an upside down triangle, and it really like shouldn't be. The hair's better, but it could be a bit greasier if I'm being honest with you. But yeah, it's the face shapes. He looks like a weird cross between Malfoy and Joffrey. Like, to me, he's kind of giving me
Yeah.
Joffrey vibes to a certain extent, especially with that smirk.
I agree, especially
Yeah.
this.
It's the
this
worst
kind of
likeness. It doesn't look
Yeah,
close enough to
it's
Tom
just not
Felton.
good enough.
Yeah, it's just the chin's
Yeah.
too pointy. The whole bottom part of the face is wrong. It's like a completely different person. It's mad.
What do you think of the hair? Do you think it's better?
Hair looks like, I don't know. I cannot even concentrate on hair because the face, like the face is off so much. I just can't even. The hair, I don't care about the hair at this point. Fix the damn face.
That
We've
is an
got,
important part to get right, to be fair.
I'm not an I am in an art shell. This sculpt is butt, and I'm not sorry for saying it. Yeah.
It's not wrong. It's
No.
the worst one we've seen from them so far, I think.
Looks like I would say so. I would say it's probably the
Yeah.
worst sculpt.
Although the
And I
Henry
just-
Cavill Superman's not aged as well as I thought it would have done. That
Leave
likeness.
Henry alone.
I was going to say, don't start on Henry.
I
You're
cannot.
2 against 1 here.
No, Henry's cool. Henry's cool. He's better looking than that figure that I have up there.
That's true. I don't think you
Yeah,
can
you
capture his-
appreciate him.
But so we're all in agreement then. It's still not good
It's
enough.
just no.
Yeah.
I'm
you know, it should be a bit
surprised actually
gross.
we haven't seen anything about Wonder Woman. You know, it's been a minute.
Mhm.
Like,
But they didn't say it straight away that they were going to do anything to them, whereas Malfoy, they did. They pretty much straight away said, we'll go back and do it. But I just don't think, I mean, in my opinion, and obviously everyone's different, I think the face looks better on the older version, personally.
I
don't
don't like it. I
I
don't
don't
like the
think
old
either
one.
are
I don't
good.
like the new one. I just don't like
Yeah.
it. I would
Yeah.
not purchase this.
The older is better. Yeah, I agree. I think the older version looked better than what it is now, which is a shame.
I
because
literally
it
like
should be getting better.
pulled it up to look, and you know, he's a young child in the first movie, so they still have a bit like that child fat in the face, you know? Like, this looks like too like bony, like the cheeks are too hollow. I don't know. I don't like
I
it.
see what you mean, and I agree with you, to be honest. I think that's the big issue with it. It hasn't got that kind of round, like, childlike face. It's like a weird
gonna-
mixture.
I'm going to bring what he actually looks up. See if I can get that on. I don't think it looks near enough like him.
No, it doesn't. Well, for me, definitely doesn't.
Yeah, the face shape's just not there on this one. Like you can see how it's like the bottom of his face is more rounded and less kind of like pointy than it is on the figure.
So
Like it's just squared off.
this angle as well, because he's obviously looking down, is like prolongs the face shape a bit. If
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when you look at some other like pictures from the movie, or like just just actor when he was young, when you look at straight on the face pictures, you can see that he just has a fuller cheeks and rounder like face. You know, he's not fat. He doesn't have very full face, but he's a young child, so he still has like rounded cheeks, like, and those cheeks just look very chiseled. Like very flat.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they'll go back at it again, but it'd be interesting if enough people did say that they're still not happy with it, if they would or not.
I feel like this is the first time where they've come back and it's not been an obvious improvement. So like this is almost like unprecedented. Like, are they gonna go back and revisit it? Because they've never actually had to before. Because they've
No.
redone it. And we're like, yeah, that's good now. Whereas this time we're like, still not there, guys. So that will be interesting to see if they actually do make any changes. But I do think you're right. I think this will be it for now.
Yeah. Kira's saying probably about 60% of the way there doesn't have the softness of how Malfoy's face looked at that.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly
definitely.
that. Doesn't have the softness, right? Yeah.
Okay, my next one I've got for you was this, which you slightly disagreed with me, but I was reading that Resi 9 is looking to be about 18 hours long now, which works out about 9 hours for each character. Do you think that that's long enough for the price? Now I've put £80 because there is one that's £80, but
79, isn't it?
Yeah, 79.99, and obviously you can shop around and you'll get a little bit cheaper depending where you are and where you're buying from. But if you buy this on the PlayStation Store, it will be £80, and the games are and that is the standard price now for new release games at $79.99. If you're lucky, like Amazon, it'll be $69.99, but that's how much they are more pricey now. Do you think that that's too much now for how long these games, some of these games, not all games, obviously, with Ghost of Yote, that's going to be loads of hours, even hundreds sometimes. There are games where you do get the hours worth, but for a game like this, where not everyone is totally insane and plays it 100 times like you, Jim.
You're messing with my arguments already.
Yeah. Do you think it's good enough for the price? Are you happy with that?
Firstly, I think games are getting too expensive. So from that aspect, I think the price could be down. But judging as like this is where the price is at now for AAA games, I think this is perfectly fine. Like I think 18 hours is the perfect length for this kind of a game. I don't think you want it too much longer than that for like a horror game. Like Resident Evil has a lot of replayability. I mean, yeah, true, not everyone replays it as much as I do, but most people play it once, twice, maybe 3 times. So, I mean, you're already getting more hours usage out of it there. And most Resident Evil games, they are that kind of length, Resident Evil 4, it was around 15, 16 hours or so. I mean, like I said earlier, Resident Evil 3, I recently completed it on 4.5 hours. Speed, like these games are like Resident Evil's been good for speedrunners, like traditionally, because you can beat a lot of them in like 1 hour, 2 hours, once you know what you're doing, obviously. So I think 18 hours is pretty solid for these games. I also know full well that it's going to take me longer than the first time I play it, because I'm going to be like walking around and checking in every single nook and cranny as well. I feel like that's probably the length you get if you just kind of bosh through the story. Whereas nerds like myself are probably going to be looking around all the different secret files and stuff that you can find like throughout the games. But I think it's quite good. I like that they've split it down the middle, and this game's looking quite exciting because you've got Grace, who's more horror focused, right? She's the weaker character. She's not as strong. She's not as new to this. She's scared of everything. And I think the work they've actually done to make her feel like a scared civilian, like what we would be, is actually really good. Like the shake and the breathing they've got in her, and they showed a video as well. Like her aiming's like shaking a little bit, whereas Leon is like steady. And then you get the nice break with Leon because his action heavy sequences look like a load of fun. So I think for me it's fine. I think it's a perfect length. I wouldn't want a Resident Evil game to be like 40 hours long because I think that would just feel like too much, especially these days as well, where I feel like I have less time. And I think a lot of people don't have as much time as they are. And a lot of gamers are older now. A lot of us are adults with jobs, most of us with kids. Um, so I think this is good to have games that are on the shorter side because it's a lot easier to fit that into your schedule as well. So for me, I think it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I do agree with you. And especially on your last point, I don't have all the time in the world to play it. So when it is a very, very long game, it takes a long time. Like Death Stranding, that took a long time for me to finish because it was just such a long game. So it is nice to get these shorter ones. And obviously, you don't have to buy it when it comes first out. Like Silent Hill F, I got that, and I think it was like £40. So you can get them cheaper if you're happy to wait a little bit. You don't have to buy it straight away, but if you do
When
want
you
it day
used to
one, it
pay
is.
20 quid for it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
20,
40 quid used to
£30 for it.
feel
Yeah.
£45. I was like, oh, it's pushing it. And now it's like double. It's mad.
We got
Well,
Akira
for
saying,
example, I've I've been playing like Sims since literally the original Sims came out. I never, ever, ever, ever paid for like new expansion pack or anything full price ever. I'm not even paying like buying them on the first sale they go because they only then off like 50% or so. I always wait where they like above 30% off. Most of the time I'll wait until the 50% off. So I'll wait until like another two expansion packs came out and then I'll like, yeah, here you go. I'll buy it now, but I will never pay like because I think like something like Sims packs again now it comes out for nearly 50 quid, depending if it's like expansion pack or just gameplay update or something. But it's mad to think that I never like I just no. Just no. That's why I was
just
thinking
no.
I won't play the Ghost of Yoti so soon either, because I was like, I am paying that price for the game. Because I just like no, like I do not agree to pay that much for the game.
Yeah,
Like I
they
love
are
it,
getting
you know, I
expensive.
love it, but it's just
It is a lot. Akira was saying 18 hours, quite long for a Resi game. In my opinion, I could finish most of them in about 10 hours or less. Yeah. So then, if any, like, so as you say, sometimes it's even less hours for the money. So I could definitely see people just waiting for the discounts and then getting on a discount. Or most of us who have just a backlog of games, then by the time you get to it, it'll probably be on a sale anyway. David saying GA6 will be the setting of the new standard price of November, guess at least 120. But yeah, I've heard that it's going to be very expensive. I don't
That's
think it'll be.
ridiculous, though.
I don't see it being that much, but I can see them going, look, you're getting a lot of content. We're putting the price up because I've like it's not up for order anywhere yet, is it? It's not up for
No, not yet.
pre-order. So, and
it's
then
scary to think that things like that, you know, is becoming a luxury, essentially.
yeah, yeah. And that's just standard game. Like you get a standard, and then you get like the gold editions and the deluxe editions, and then they just go up
Exactly.
and up and up. It gets silly sometimes. I think one of the Assassin's Creed games when I saw it come out, it was like £120.
Which one was that? That's definitely not worth
Then
it.
the new one, I think, when it first came out, there was a version because it normally comes with like it'll be the gold
Oh,
edition, which
okay.
comes with the
Yeah.
season pass and things
Yeah.
like that. But it's still pricey. It's very
I
expensive.
know like collector's editions used to set you up like 150, you know, back in the
Yeah.
day. But like that would at least come with like a cool box, a nice case, and you normally get like a statue or something cool out of it like that. Like if you're just playing 100 for the base game, you know, or even just like a digital deluxe game, it's just insane. And you can never like the problem with digital is you can't recoup that money ever. I can't go and trade that into CX for like store credit or something off the next game and stuff like that. And a lot of people say like once the servers disappear, you know, you don't have that game. Like if they go down, you never physically have it. Like, what if you want to play it in like 30 years time and you can't? You know, that's like crap. But other ones I can.
Yeah, there's a lot of games that's happening now recently where they're made and then a few years later it's just not getting the players. Well, I think Anthem was one that recently just
Yeah, exactly
got
that.
turned off, and now you just
Yeah.
can't play it anymore.
Because
It's
it's
just
online
gone.
only. Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is awful.
it's sad. It's sad that that can happen. What have we got next? We have got. Let me check. Oh, well, maybe we don't have this because she's left. Oh, no, she's back. Guess the game.
Yay.
We're up to the games.
Woohoo! I need to try and win this one because it's been a loss for me, a draw, which is a loss. Let's face it. So I need to win.
And then you're not
Which is
going to
bad
win.
on purpose.
Okay,
Seems to
I'm
not
going to
know.
answer wrong.
Good man.
Right, who else we got? David saying I'm PC mostly nowadays. I wait for deep stream disc. Yeah, they can get really good on there on stream, but I just don't play on PC. And then
Yeah,
it's
I've never been
getting
able to get
silly
into PC
now.
gaming.
Ubisoft think
Oh,
they
just a
can
sec.
charge these prices while their games go on discounts in on really quickly as well. I don't mind buying one if it's one that I think is even remotely good, but there hasn't been loads of great ones from them recently,
If it's
which is a
one
shame.
I'm super excited for, like it's like the main thing that I like, I would probably buy day one. But most of the time, yeah, I would wait until it's discounted. I'll probably do that
It's
with
just
Grand Theft
easy.
Auto, to be completely honest with you, because if it's going to be that much money, but that won't be discounted for a long time. It's not going to
No,
go for eBay.
I mean, yeah, even now like GTA 5 still can go for a decent price. Oh,
Which is
it's
crazy.
popped up. Remove
Way.
that one.
I feel like you were ignoring me.
There we go.
Right.
Oh, talking
So
of
let's.
GTA.
Yes, I mean, I kind of, I think, like got into the theme of tonight pretty well. So, in what year was Grand Theft Auto 5 originally released? We will start with Harrison tonight.
Oh, okay. A long bloody time ago is my answer. Let's think. Way before I had children. How old though? I'm thinking 2010, 2009, but I don't know if that's
2010, 2009.
no, around two. It's got to be. I mean, how old's Red Dead 2 now? That's going there. I'm going to say 2010.
2010, Jim?
Might be newer, but
This is a tough one because it's a good point with Red Dead because that's getting on. This was
through all this
before,
stream. I was like, oh, just don't Google how long it's been since last game.
I'm gonna go 2014. I'm gonna go a bit newer.
And I hope you both in the private chat so the chat can guess as well.
yes,
You did forget to tell us though, so
Yeah, I know.
we could have been cheating this whole time.
So, James, what is your final answer?
I think I said 2014.
2014.
Watch out, it'll be between both of them. Yep.
Oh, I almost went 2013.
No one gets
Damn
the
it.
point.
We were close though. We were around the right
Wow.
mark.
That's crazy.
So it's by the time it comes out, it'll be 13 years since it 5.
Right. We moving on to name this character. If Oh no! Why are you doing this to me? There we go.
Oh,
Oh, I know this. This is easy.
Okay, Harrison, you go first then.
I don't know his name.
Dude.
I know who it is. I know who it is. I know what it's from. Think, Harry, think.
Bizza, can I text you my answer?
I mean, you can. I can mute and you can
Send
mute,
it by
and I can
pigeon. It
write
might
it
get there
down.
before I think
We
of
can
this.
do that.
Nah, it's all right.
I will give you the
myself.
hint David gave to you. Ninja person
No,
locked character thing.
I never get a hint.
No.
It was a joke hint.
I know who it is. I just can't think of the name. That's
David, you
no.
did get a point for the Grand Theft Auto. Well done.
I feel like it begins with an S.
Akira, you got the point as well for this answer for sure. Harrison, we don't have all evening. Gosh.
No, I'll have to pass on this one. That's gonna annoy
Any
me.
name?
I think it begins with an S, but I could be wrong.
You
No.
could be right. You could be wrong.
No, I don't.
I like David's points. One could argue, Harrison, that if you can't name them, you don't know who that is. Agree,
That's
David.
true.
Agree.
I know who it is though, and the reason I
Sure,
don't know is, because you'll judge me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Any name? No.
no,
Serious?
it's not serious.
Not serious? Okay. So no answer from Harrison at all.
No
James?
answer. Sorry.
Stop Googling answers. Jeez.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
it's Sephiroth.
My. That's it.
Yep. When you said S, I was like, that bugger.
I knew it was an S, and the reason why I didn't remember it is because I have not played this game.
You should try the remakes. I never really played Final Fantasy until the 13th game, but the remake of 7's really good. I'd recommend it.
Yeah. I knew it was.
Moving on.
Part 3 is about to come out.
Which game does
Yeah.
this image belong to?
I can't even tell what it is.
Get out, hold my
Expanded
glasses
through
out.
whole screen.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm zooming.
Oh, I'm gonna. Okay.
Okay, you can answer first for this one because
Me.
Harrison went for last two first. Yeah.
I don't think I'm right, to be honest. But it's the only thing I can think of. I'm gonna say Bloodborne.
But that's what I'm saying. That I'm
Really?
going the same. Yeah.
It has.
I think it is.
A vibe.
I think that looks like a coffin thing right there.
It does.
So you
Yeah.
giving the same answer, both of you?
Yeah.
Are
So
you
either way, we're both
sure
right,
about it?
Yes.
No, but.
Well, no,
yeah,
not
that's all
sure.
I've got.
Yes.
Hey!
We both got it right. Yippee.
We did.
Well, technically, James is ahead as he answered 2 questions out of 3, and Harrison only answered 1. Next one, Jim is going to answer first again. Which characters does this silhouette represent?
Oh no, I forgot his name, but I know it's the game.
The game.
I know
Oh,
the
you remember the
That
game?
narrows it down.
Can I
Please
give
get
him
this wrong.
his nickname in the game?
Sure. If Harrison won't guess the full name, then you will get a point with the nickname. Or does he have a nickname?
He does.
Does he?
Well, it's the ghost.
Well, from the power.
No, not from Power. Oh, this is really annoying because I can't remember his name.
See, now you know how I felt about 2 questions ago.
And this game was epic.
Oh my God, Phil. Your answer. I cannot
looking
read it
forward to
out
going
now,
through
but
this.
we will see after. That
Yes,
they're making me cackle. So your answer is just ghost for now, yes?
feel like it's like right there, and then you're going to say the name, and I'm going to be sad. I'm just going to say,
and now you'll
I'll
know
say,
how I feel.
Yeah, I'm going to say, you know the answer. You.
Harrison,
I'm going to say the ghost.
what's your answer?
Jin Sakai.
I wanted to say Shin, and I was like, no, Shin Hati is from Star Wars.
Chat,
It's good.
chat. Tell me who's supposed to have a point at this point.
Give it to Harrison. He got the actual name. I think that's fair.
Yay.
James
Now
got
we're
half
drawing.
a point.
Oh,
Aha.
no, we're not drawing. I take it back. Do I get half a point because I knew the letter S?
Which game does this image belong to?
I know this.
Oh, okay, I've got this. I think.
Okay, Harrison,
Oh.
you go first now.
Lion King. What
My
on
answer's the same
console?
because that's the same thing that I thought. This looks like a PS1 or Nintendo game.
Yeah.
And that giraffe looks like one of the giraffes from Lion King.
Lion King, the
So,
official game.
I
or
showed
something.
you too much then, didn't I?
Oh,
This
no, those
was
the giraffes are
the
just iconic.
hardest level. Because
Was it?
those giraffes,
remember it.
you have to like jump straight away because they tilt their heads and you slide down and you have to like start from beginning. This was a hardcore game, guys. This was hardcore
I never
game.
played this game. Yeah, all these graphics and everything just makes me so nostalgic.
Oh,
playing the
I
Tarzan game. That
love
was
this
awesome.
game. This was one of my favorites, The Lion King. I just love The Lion King, so this game for me was one of I see, yeah, Sal, exactly. I would love to have an easy setting on this one. I agree. Honestly, this level, it was just something else, honestly. Right.
Yeah.
Put these games in order from earliest to latest release. Both of you can just send me your answers if you want, instead of saying out loud. Or you can write them down on your phone and show on the screen.
I think I have my answer already.
So how you want to give me the answer? Because at the moment, you know, you are tight. Kind of. Well, no, actually,
No.
Harrison is ahead.
I thought
Oh,
Jim
no, you
was
are
ahead.
tight. No, sorry. No, it's a tie.
Oh, okay. I thought he had half
Because
a
you
point.
both got Lion King, essentially, so.
So I didn't get half a point in the one before? Let's see how it is. I feel like I was giving it and then taken away. That's just brutal. I don't mind just saying out the order that I think this is in.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind saying that either.
Go, Jim, then.
I'm probably going to shoot myself in the foot because I think it's too obvious, but I'm going to say 1, 2, 3 is the order.
Okay. So you're saying GTA, Halo,
And Halo 2.
and Call of Duty, yeah?
Now you've said that, I want to change mine because I feel like that's what I was going to go for. And I feel like we need to be different. So I will go 1, 3, 2.
You don't need to be different. There's one more question to go after that one. It's going to be a tiebreaker, you know?
I'll go. No, I'll just to be a little bit. I do think I'm a bit torn between Halo 2 and I definitely think Vice City was before, but Halo 2 and Call of Duty 4, I'm not too sure. So I'll go. 1 Call of Duty and then Halo, and hope.
So you're going
1, 3, 2.
1, 3, 2. Even I'm confused. Right. Let's see what the correct answer is.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Because I was like, COD Modern Warfare, that was the first like proper online one they had. So I was like, that was 360 PS4 days. And then the other two, I was just like, that's a gamble because they're both like, I mean, Halo's Xbox, GTA obviously on PS2. So I was just like, it's a gamble. But I feel like she's going to be like, oh, I won't put it in order, but she'll be tricky. She will put it in order. So I gambled on that. But yes.
Right. And the question of the night. So at the moment, Jim has 4 points and Harrison got 3. So let's see if it's gonna be another tiebreaker
Should
tonight,
be a tiebreaker.
or Jim finally gonna take it home.
I'm stressed. I'm sweating a little
Which
bit.
game does this image belong to?
Oof.
Oh no.
Who should answer first? I feel like Jim should answer first because he's a winning person.
Yeah, it gives me more time as well.
Yeah, what the F is that?
I have to zoom in again.
There's nothing to see.
No, it didn't work. I was hoping it would make it easy.
I have a guess, but I'm surprised if I'm right. Am I going first?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say it's Ghost of Tsushima. But I think I might be right because I'm like 2 questions on that. I don't know, but let's think about it.
That's what I think it is as well.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah. I should have gone with the last one of being the final
Or
answer.
maybe
too,
it's a
and we
Ghost
would
of
have-
Yete. If it's not Ghost
Ghost
of
of Yete.
Tsushima. Or
No, it's not
maybe.
It
Maybe
could be.
Silent Hill. The cover is all grey and all.
No,
I mean,
it's like
you
bonkers.
chose a good section because I can't tell. No,
Yeah,
we
I
were
thought
right.
it was.
So initially I picked up the section with this red leaf and I was like, this is too obvious. And then I chose this area here and I was like thinking, no, this is too obvious as well. Let's go
I
with
feel like-
something
I
blank.
feel like the only part that would have not been obvious is if you went the top right corner and just have a black screen. I feel at that point,
Even just
then we would,
clouds.
yeah.
Well, so
But-
tonight's winner is James. Well done.
Well done.
Thank you. I never win. I never win on the Hope Show, and I don't win here. So
Guys,
To
can
be
you
fair-
see how honest he is? Like, he doesn't even go on laptop and checks the slides. Such an
he
honest
did very well.
person. I
Yeah,
would definitely
I'm gonna
go
look-
and check it out. I mean, like,
I've got to catch up with the chat.
yeah,
where was we?
it's been a lot. Is Jingle the Christmas Playhouse thing?
that jingle
Jesus,
stuff,
okay.
I had to like stop myself
Who
from
said Jingle
losing
Supply?
it. So I was like, oh no, I'm gonna give out the answer for the guys.
Ninja person.
Yeah,
like,
Kira's saying
character
2014, 2013, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, David was right.
David knows.
Wait, I want my point. Sephiroth,
Yeah, Akira was there like straight away in with that answer.
ninja person, locked character thing. One could argue. Oh yeah, that's what you said earlier.
Yeah,
I see. I did know who it was.
sure.
You know their face.
Jingle Sakai.
Jingle.
Jin. No, I think Jingle
That's the best
Sakai works
autocorrect.
better. I like that one. Yeah, it was an autocorrect error.
I read it and I was like straight away, jingle bells, jingle bells.
Harrison
it's
can
the
have it
third
because
party
Jim
game.
bullies me in the group chat.
I do. But he makes
Kira
it too
got
easy.
it. Got Lion King. David got it.
Yeah.
Go to Game Hard. Just consider it's for kids. Yeah. Some
All
of
the
the
kids'
other ones
games
were.
back then were hard. Like the Resident
Yeah.
Evil games on PS1 had easy, normal, difficult. But these games are just one difficulty and it was terrible. It's mad.
Yeah, I know
Netflix
like
game was the best.
technically like
Yes.
Ghost of Tsushima, that's like more like an art piece than the scene from the game itself. Similar like with the Bloodborne as well. But I feel like because we play these games, we like quite similar with all like these images and such. So one difficulty of make them suffer. David, yeah, exactly
If
that.
Jim is winning, it means he's cheating. Yeah. I say the same
do
thing.
Not. Never.
I'm not
Hey,
looking
he
at the
won just
screen
by
on it.
1 point because he remembered the name or separate. I
Yeah,
don't even know how to pronounce
Sephiroth.
it.
It's because I played
Yeah.
that game, so I lucked out there.
I know. I was like, will he remember? Because there was even because his like a sword thing is much longer.
His katana.
Oh, sorry, katana. It's much
Well,
longer.
I actually don't know.
Ghost of Yodin.
Yoda.
I thought it said Ghost of Yodel then.
Yoda.
Ghost of
Great
Yoda.
art, well done. Yeah. One
Oh,
difficulty.
yeah, the Rayman musical note level. I remember that. That was Rayman was tough.
Yeah.
To be fair,
That was good.
good times.
No, the Lion King was. I actually thought that neither of you gonna guess it so easily, because
Is
I
that
don't
giraffe?
remember you guys like playing. Yeah, I had different
giraffe?
picture chosen, but then I was like, maybe giraffe will do
Maybe
it.
should have gone for that.
I don't know. I think I just wanted to make it fun, between hard and easy. I didn't want to be Bob questions all along. Jeez.
Yeah, Bob
Well,
questions are
we
pretty-
get some of these right. That
Yeah.
we don't get any of Bob's right.
If
So-
Bob came on with his questions here, it would be a lot of silence and zero answers. I don't think it would work
Yeah.
as well. We haven't got Shane or
It
something
would
to help
be
us out.
who designed the person's foot in this game?
Yeah. This is really obscure character that nobody remembers from this film that came out 50 years ago.
What's the name of this NPC that you saw for 10 seconds? while
Who?
you're walking
What was
past
the
them?
name of Jun Sakai's babysitter?
Yeah. Bob's
we love
question.
you,
What
Bob.
happened 30 years before you were born, guys? Exactly. Well, to be fair,
30,
it does make
right,
it so
right,
funny.
50.
It does, to be fair.
Some of
Yeah.
the questions
Although-
were from like 1930s. Jeez.
Yeah. It's even older. What happened 100 years ago? So, do you guys want to do a couple of the forgotten relics, or do you want to go to pictures? We can do. What are you feeling?
I don't mind. We can do Forgotten Relic.
Okay. Well,
can't
this
remember
is the
what's on this
first
side.
one because I wanted to compare.
Ooh.
This is the Sideshow clicker statue that they made to go with the Joel. I do have some more pictures. One sec. Bring it up. Make this bigger. There you go. So
Lovely.
this is the statue that they're doing for Last of Us. It technically is from the show, but I feel as it's just a clicker, you could use it with the video game ones as well. But I absolutely love this piece. I really like it. I mean, I love Last of Us already, so it's not difficult to make something that I really like. But they just absolutely nailed what I would want from a clicker piece. And the fact that they've scaled it to go with the Joel as well is just perfect. So I wanted to show this one, but then also compare it to the Limb Toys one and see what you guys think. Comparing them, considering one is from Sideshow but as a statue, whereas the other one's from Limb Toys but as a figure. Because I feel like, and the reason for that is I feel like there are some characters or people or monsters in specifically actually that I feel like can work better as a statue because it can be one piece, it's all seamless, and you can get them in certain poses that you can't necessarily get figures in, especially if it's seamless. So obviously, like, there's no wrist joints, there's no ankle joints, so all of the, like, the elbows, you've got it all out, you can see it all. So I personally think this is better than what Limb Toys have done, but obviously not everyone collects statues. So I do understand that side of it as well. But what do you think of this statue?
I think it looks pretty good, to be fair, considering... Well, to be fair, I think Sideshow makes better statues than it does figures, for the most part.
Yeah.
So it does look really nice. The detail's disgusting. I can't remember what the Limb Toys one looks like in comparison.
I will
For
show you.
me, awesome. The only reason I would choose Limb Toys over this one, even if this one looks a lot better, is because a statue next to a figure, I can't... My mind can't reconcile that. It's like it needs to be figures next to each other, not a statue. Then a figure is like two display pieces, and there's a few reasons for that. First of all, the clothes are going to look weird because obviously Joel has actual clothes, and the clicker is all like sculpted, so it has that different look to it. It has that kind of painted resin look, whereas then the figure won't have that. So I think like in a way they wouldn't gel together, like in my mind's eye. But I could be completely wrong. But that's just like my head canon for that, if that makes sense.
It
It
makes
does look
sense.
really
You
good.
are wrong, but it makes sense.
You're right. Also, like it's 10.5 inches tall. I'm guessing that's just because it's
kids.
crouching, right?
Yeah.
Because otherwise it would be right height. Because then I was like, what if the scales don't match? You know, because that would be frustrating.
Well, so to compare, I'll bring up the Limb Toys one while I get the other pictures up.
Okay, it does look better than the Limb Toys one.
So if I find the pictures, there you go. So then this is the Limb Toys one. So this is to be fair, they do have the seamless arms, but I do prefer, I mean, this is a different clicker, but I prefer the style of
Design
the
of the other
statue.
one's better. Yeah, so do I. The statue does look better.
Looks more detailed. This statue.
Yeah, it does. This is a bit more low res. He looks a bit goofy with the hair.
Yeah.
That made me giggle.
That Joel looks really good though.
But I'm glad that they did it to go with the
Yeah.
figures. But I'm also glad that Sideshow decided to make the statue, just because I wanted, I'm like, my plan for this one is to almost just have it lying dead on the floor in front of them, almost like
That's
Joel
not a
or
bad
Ellie's
shot.
just killed one. So almost like an accessory piece for this one.
That's an
but I do,
accessory.
well, it's
On the
not
cheaper
though.
side for a figure, actually.
Yeah, for Limb Toys it is cheaper. But then
Cheaper
another
than
one
GTA
that
6.
it
Well, about the
It
same.
probably is.
Yeah.
But another one that another company made, which I'm also excited for, is this one.
Oh, Vita,
Which is
that's the guy that you hate.
Look at his
which
bum
is
bum.
the bloater. If I can bring it up.
Guy's so gross.
It's so gross, but
I
it's so
cannot
amazing.
unsee that bum bum now.
I always want to call it the Boomer. Isn't that what in Left 4 Dead?
Boomers are your parents.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. I hope they don't look like that.
But yeah, this is another statue. This one's done by Dark Horse Direct. And obviously it's the bloater.
It's so
taller.
gross.
And it is so gross. Sal's saying,
This isn't 1/6 though, is it?
yes, this is amazing. May just pick us up since Hot Toys probably won't make one. If I'm guessing that's the
No.
clicker. Yeah, I don't think they're making
Yeah.
that. My only
They
issue
must
with
have the
statues is
license,
the
though.
closing always looks weird.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably could. And with regards to this being 6 scale, I think it's close because they're bigger, but not crazy big. And this is 15
not
inches.
huge.
So what's that? 3 inches taller than most Hot Toys.
That's what she said.
I'm glad you said that, not me.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad that there's other companies making the pieces. If Hot Toys doesn't do the monsters, or even up until recently, Joe, I mean, we still don't even have the Ellie to go with that one.
What's the price on this? Do you know?
Yes, I do, because I have this on order.
Why are they showing a bum?
Yeah, I don't know why there was a booty shot. There is definitely a big booty shot.
There's no ring on display.
He's not doing squats.
So this is £160 in pounds for us.
Okay.
Wow, that's not
too
bad.
Yeah.
The problem, so that's not bad, but the problem is the shipping that Dark Horse Direct charge, which is close to almost the price of it.
No.
Yeah.
That's insane.
They do all incorporate the import with it as well, though. So it's a bit like kit almost, where it's all one price. But yeah, then I did have obviously we were just showing him. As you can tell, I went through the Last of Us theme and just found all the Last of Us pieces. Because I feel like no one actually covered these as well. I know Will covered Joel and Ellie a little bit in the clicker, but not many other people did. But I'm getting all of these pieces. I love Last of Us. Only I think it's on par with Death Stranding for me as my favorite game. So anything The Last of Us, I'm very interested in. But what do you guys? I love this base as well. It's such a cool base.
That is a really nice base, actually. I didn't even clock on that. These look awesome. I don't think the head sculpt on Joel's 100%. Like certain angles, it looks off, but I think it's very good. Like very, very good. Like better than what I would have expected. It's better. It's a better likeness than their Arthur Morgan, for example. This is one of their
Yeah.
better ones.
100%.
Yeah, and they've kept the seamless arms as well that they had on Nathan Drake, and that was a really
Yeah.
good figure. The only reason I didn't buy that is because I like Uncharted, but I don't love it enough to warrant it. But yeah, this is definitely coming home. I love that there's the jacketed look as well. I'm gonna rock the shirt, but I like that they've got that option and the backpack and everything.
But
It's just so cool.
sorry, these are two different figures.
No,
There
it's
back
one
then.
figure.
No, it's just one figure.
Because
Yeah.
with the jacket, it's a different color shirt.
Yeah, it comes with a different shirt.
True. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I'll
It's
show
like
you.
Action Man
You
and
can
Barbies now.
dress
You
your
get to undress
dolly.
them. Yeah, exactly.
You can dress the
Harrison,
dollies.
you can dress the dollies.
Yeah, I can play dress
I
up
think
with the
it's his
kids.
hair sculpts that throws me off with the beard. Something about it looks like a bowl cut. And I think that's the
Yeah.
only thing that throws me off. It's like the line of the hair.
The fringe,
The
yeah,
fringe
the
is the only
fringe,
thing that really
yeah.
throws me off a
Makes
bit.
like helmet look like, like a
Yeah, a
Lego
little bit.
helmet.
A little bit. Ellie looks solid though.
Yeah, I do think
What?
Ellie's the better one. I'm trying to see if so you got moving eyes, two heads, and then interchangeable teeth as well. So you have a gritted and non-gritted.
It is a really strong
Yeah.
sculpt. I think they chose good expressions as well for the two sculpts.
Yeah. There you go, and that's everything. So I
You know
mean,
what?
I
I'm a
could
sucker
see.
for a sad sculpt. I wish there was a third sculpt and he was sad, because I like sad.
I mean,
Sculpts.
Joel
I
is
like all the
very sad
emotions.
most of the time,
He is a sad man. Yeah.
Just grunts mostly, really.
and grunts. And then the
Yeah, that's
last
true.
one, obviously, can't forget Ellie. Oh, there you go.
I just can't believe it's taken us this long to get these figures.
I know, and they're not even a
ridiculous.
licensed one. But
I know. So
again,
good.
nice base. I don't think Ellie's base or the Clicker's base are as nice as Joel's, but they
No,
still
he got
work.
the
But
premium base treatment.
yeah, but she looks really good.
Their sculpt's really strong.
Yeah,
on
sculpt is
Ellie.
pretty
And
solid.
the hair sculpt's nicer as well. I think it frames her face better.
Sal's saying the Dark Horse Clicker is pretty good too. Yeah, it is pretty good, but I totally missed that one. Yeah, and you get the same thing. You get the two different looks. I could see people buying two of these and having the winter look and the
Oh, easy.
yeah.
Oh, you get the. Do you get the little Transformer toy as well? That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I hope that's an actual accessory.
Yeah.
That's really sweet.
I think you do. It's just like little things that having the light on the bag.
Yeah.
It's like
Looks like the bow and arrow
Right.
actually like kind of pulls back on the string as well, so that's really cool. So you can have that
You
effect.
you get like quite a few accessories, don't you?
Yeah, because they don't
Yeah.
have to pay for a license, so they can put that all into accessories and stuff, I guess.
same again. Two swappable heads.
That
Moving
bottom
eyes.
expression is really good.
Yeah.
Like that kind of worried expression. That's like spot on, I would say. So
Yeah,
good.
that looks pretty good.
I'm more excited
You
for
got the
these than a
bite
lot
mark.
of the actual like Hot Toys figures that I've got coming out, to be fair.
Yeah. Do you think they'll come this year like they said, or do you think we'll be delayed?
I hope this year. But I don't know with Lim Toys. I haven't ordered direct from them before, so I hear they can take quite a long time.
Yeah, the Nathan Drake was quite late, but very worth it, I would say. They're very good pieces. So then we come to our last part now. So we got through the lens,
Whoop, whoop.
where we look at our recent pickups through our photography, or just ones that we really like that we've had in the past. So I can't remember who I put first. So this is Bitter,
Oh,
you're
it's
first.
my one. Funny enough, like with this Batman, I didn't quite like it much. I enjoyed taking photos of it, but I didn't quite enjoy the figure much. And then
It's the hair.
we don't have it anymore. Yeah, it's a hair. And now sometimes I look at these pictures I took in the past and I'm like, damn, I quite miss him.
I do as well.
It's
So
okay. You're
this,
getting a second film. There'll be another
yeah,
one.
yeah, well,
10
another
years.
one. But yeah, guys, I haven't taken, this is my older like picture of obviously from the time when we received the figure, so it's been a minute. Still didn't go around to take any pictures, unfortunately. But yeah, pop by and check out my other pictures on Instagram. I still waiting for more likes. Thank you very much. But yeah, I don't know, like as you guys noticed, I know like I really like them like moody shots and such. I just like how the black pops within the black and like the shadows. I like it's kind of sets the mood. I like it to like figures to look realistic as well. And I think obviously lights are the ones which determine if the figure will look realistic enough or not. But it was pretty good figure, and yeah, miss it sometimes.
It is a good piece. It's not one I picked up either, but I can't
It's the
deny it's good.
sculpted
It's just
hair. Just really
yeah.
lets it down. Because I went sculpted on this because it was early in art days, and I was like, I don't want to commit to rooted, so I went sculpted, and I really regret doing that. I wish I'd gone just the full rooted option for this one. That was my first mistake.
Learn from those. So it's good to make mistakes sometimes. But then you imagine if you bought it the rooted one and it was awful, how bad you'd feel about buying that one.
That would have been
You
devastating.
would have been the opposite. Yeah. You would have been like, oh, I knew I should have gone sculpted.
Dave has two. I think he should just give me one. Just
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, just
one.
give, just give,
Just give.
Dave.
Yeah. Help a collector in need.
Yeah.
His birthday is coming up.
It is, yeah.
So I have the rooted and it's the blind, just FYI, Jim.
Damn you.
Just to rub it in. And he goes, I'll swap
dang
you
it.
Batman for Pennywise. I don't think
Damn
that's
it.
happening.
That is
Agree.
not worth it. No,
Sold.
No, it's not. It's not.
That's it. Gone.
Vita has
Deal's
no
done
say in
now.
this, so.
Excuse me?
Next is you, Jim.
Crazy grandma.
Evil Granny.
Evil Granny.
Granny's gonna get you. Do you know what? I've had this figure for ages, and I haven't done a review on it or anything like that because nobody seemed interested in it, and I think I was just a bit like, oh, it's pretty good, whatever. So I've had him on the shelf, and then this is one of those like spur of the moment. I don't know if you've had this, like either of you guys, where like you'll have an idea for a shot, and you'll plan it out. You'll be like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then the shot's like awful. It just doesn't work for whatever reason, and you just can't get it. And this was just one of those days. I was like, no plans to take photos, and I was just like, I saw him on the shelf, and I was like, screw it. I've got these new tube lights in. I'm gonna like put them on the desk, and I'm just gonna put them in a couple of ways. And I took this, and I was just like, that's a bit of a banger. That like, I quite like how that's come out, and like without any like planning, it's just one of those little spur of the moment ones. And I was just like, yeah, I quite like how this is. And honestly, underrated figure. Like, it's so good. You can get him quite cheap now, especially because you've got the other one coming out. But that face, that evil grin, like as a Star Wars fan and a horror fan, this is like the perfect kind of combination of those. It's like if you combine the Nun with Emperor Palpatine, this is kind of what you get, and it's awesome. I really like it.
This is the one I've been quite tempted by because, as you say, it's just so evil
It's
looking,
so
and it's
Don't
very.
listen to
And
David in the comments either. It doesn't look like a
yeah,
testicle. I don't know what's
David
wrong
said
with David's testicles.
looks like a
but
testicle. I don't think.
Needs to
I
get that
mean,
looked
I
at.
should. Yeah, I was going to say I'd be worried. But yeah, you're right. That comparing it to the Nun, that's spot on. I would think that the Nun is horribly creepy, and that's also horribly creepy. So, but amazing shot. I love the color in this one. I'm glad you chose that one and shot it because it's lovely, as in a
Thank you very
scary,
much.
horrible way.
Very
And
cool and
then
gruesome way.
my latest one was just Denji.
Denji. I like these
I
figures. These are really good, these ones.
They look so fun.
Yeah, I know.
that's that. Do you know what? When I wanted to take the picture of Denji, that's exactly what I wanted to capture because he is so much fun. I know he's got joints, and not many people were really interested in the in-art Chainsaw Man figures. But once I finally watched it, I loved the show. I really, really did.
Show's
A lot
great.
more than I was thinking. So then once I did, I had to chase these ones down because I am building a little bit of an animated shelf. And yeah, and that's exactly what he is. It's he comes with like 3 heads, all with moving eyes. Because it's jointed, you can get him in poses and just leave him there. And the Chainsaw Man version as well is just as good. The only thing I would say is if you're getting them, just be careful because both of them stabbed me multiple times.
Really?
Trying to get Denji's hair off. That is really a
I
sharp, hard
see.
plastic.
I see.
And then getting Chainsaw Man's blades on his arms because they don't come attached. And they are chainsaws, so they are spiky as hell. They ripped my hand to shreds trying to get them on.
I never realized it was 2 separate figures either. I always thought it was just swap out pieces.
No, yeah,
Like, that
no.
quite
So
surprised me.
yeah,
Had
the
to get both.
3-0, so the 3-0 came in one packet. So you come with
Yeah.
Denji and then the swap out bits to turn him into the chainsaw version. But In-Art just did it totally different and did it as separate pieces and not for everybody. I know that either you're not going to like it because it's jointed, you're not going to like it because it's animated. But
That's what
if
stopped me.
if you are a fan of the show and you like the character, then it is really good fun.
If I was to pick up either one of these, I feel like I would be more forgiving on the chainsaw version with the joints.
Mhm.
I don't know why, but just because like I feel like the chainsaw elements of it, like distract your eyes so well. I feel like I wouldn't notice it as much. But I'm also a massive joint snob, so there is
yes, that is kind of
Yeah.
what they're saying. The joints and tailoring just ain't In-Art. I don't get it. Yeah, it's not In-Art, but I do hope that they don't not do them now because there are fans who do like it, and I'm happy to have them.
3-0 making some real bangers as well. To be completely honest, like
That
there was
also
that.
goes back to, there's something for everyone. So like this is clearly like
Yeah, true, true,
something
true.
Harrison loves, and for him this is like amazing choice. And then we have someone like David in the comments who's like slacking it off, not
Such a
being
negative
polite,
Nelly.
visiting somebody's show. Gosh,
I do
have
honestly
approved
feel like
comments slagging and
In-Art
making
lost the bet
Harrison
with these
upset.
figures. It's like they made a bet with Hot Toys and the loser had to make a poor quality figure. Sorry, Harrison. To be fair, I can see why you would say that, but in hand, it's very different as well. Like I didn't think, even from the pictures, I didn't think it had moving eyes, and yet they do. Especially because they're animated eyes, so they're very flat. Whereas obviously most eyes are just circular, so it's very different. There is skin texture on the parts. I mean, to be fair, they could have done what they did with Chainsaw Man and just have the joint at the elbow to get rid of the wrist peg. That I must admit, I don't like wrist pegs, but I still enjoy the figure. And that this head is the one that made me go for the In-Art over getting 3-0 because 3-0 doesn't come with a tongue sticking out. And I feel like that just is Denji. So I had to go for that one. David's saying it's a great figure, just compared. Yeah, no, you're right. It's compared to their other stuff, it's not at the same level, but then the price isn't at the same level either. You're not paying 500 for this.
If you put this next to Wukong, for example, the Great Sage armor, like you think it was 2 different companies, wouldn't you?
Yeah, 100%. It is very different.
Poor Dave. We're sorry, Dave. You're all right. We appreciate you,
You
really.
just get the taste of what the Harrison and James puts up with every day.
Yeah.
Victor is good at telling off. It's her other passion.
One of many.
And I think that is it for us. So we got some things to show, but do you guys have anything you want to promote? Any videos, any photos? Vita, are you going to get the camera out this week?
Well, hopefully, yes, as we're not planning to go anywhere this weekend and we're staying home. So I hope I finally get some time, unless the Ghost of Yoti gonna win the game of guilt, and I'm gonna be playing that instead.
Maybe.
But we will see. Hopefully, I really want to try to do even if it's like quick few snaps. And post something. It's been so long, it's been last year my last post of Deadpool and Wolverine, so I really do want to post something, and I think Jim is gonna show off something he got recently. Is that what you're doing there? Yeah, you are muted.
Sorry, kind of. It was gonna be in my shilling myself section, but if Harrison's cool, I can do it now.
Yeah,
I do have more reviews coming up. I need to get my General Grievous review out, although that's old now. Everyone's already got it, but I'm still going to do it. I'm going to finish my review of Evil Granny over there as well. And I did get this in an actual video game figure for a change. This is Jill Valentine from Resident Evil 1 Remake. So I'll be doing a review of that. It's like the thinnest box ever as well, by the way. It's because it comes with no base, but... It is, but it was, third party. It's nice and cheap. It has moving eyes as well, which is quite exciting. And the only thing I don't like about it is it's one of those kind of silicone bodies, like TB League or whatever it is they're called. So it feels like if I leave the elbow in a bent pose for too long, it's gonna crack at some point. So it'll be one of those. But yeah, looking forward to that. And yes, I did just fat shame a 1/6 box. David, get used to it.
BT in him.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm looking forward to if you take pictures of that, because as a fellow Resi, yeah,
100%.
Yeah, it will look really good. For me, I will be taking more pictures of Chainsaw Man. I will get to Savage at some point. I want to take some pictures of him. We've also got, before I forget, your next week, your fight, Vita.
Oh yeah, keep forgetting about it.
Week.
So,
dun, dun, dun.
oh, that might preoccupy my all time, and I won't take any pictures on that weekend. Dang it!
So yeah, Masso Manos got Ben and Vita up against each other in the championship tournaments. Looking forward to seeing what you guys pick. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to make this one, but I'm going to try my best. But good luck, Vita. I hope you win, considering that would mean I won, you won, and unfortunately Jim had to lose because he was against me. But you'll have another shot, I'm sure.
Yeah, whatever.
And then
redemption
also,
of redemptions.
Yeah, the redemption of the redemption.
I think I'm done.
Yeah, that'll be it. We're also announcing, you won't be able to see it very well, but we are going to do a couple of giveaways coming up. There will be a post on YouTube soon. I think it will go live shortly. But we're going to have a first one, which will be for a $10 or £10. And then a second giveaway, which will be a figure if you're in the UK. If not, then it'll be $50 or wherever you are. To be entered, you have to follow me on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube, follow Vita at her Geeky side and Jim at Jim Collector, and then just like and comment on the post on YouTube, your username and your favorite video game character. And then you'll be entered. We'll do the giveaways once I reach 1,000 followers on Instagram for the first one, and then it'll be 1,000 subscribers on YouTube for the second one. So just make sure most of you will be already following or subscribed, I hope. Most of us already. But yeah, so we're going to be. There's I'm not following Jim. Well, I guess that's one less for you then, Jim. But yeah, so we're going to be doing that.
Anyway.
Unfollow.
Well, it's his loss. He won't win the figure.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so we're excited. We wanted to do something to give back to the community and also just to get ourselves a little bit more out there. So, if you could like, follow, subscribe, all of us everywhere, that'd be fantastic. And Gio saying, I want £10. And David saying, is the figure Pennywise? Yeah, Jim was really gracious to put that in the giveaway. So we're really,
Pennywise
really
is a holy grail, and he stays where he is. That's what I'm going to say.
It's not
We
going
will
to be
see.
Pennywise then.
No.
But yeah,
He might disappear when we move houses. He might disappear and go to the pipes. Who knows?
I hope not. That'll be an expensive
I'll give you
loss.
guys a shout out on the Shield stream this week. That would be amazing. Thank you so much.
Aw.
Really appreciate
Or me
it.
and
Thank
Harrison,
you.
but not Jim. Thank you, David.
Well,
In Pennywise?
by association.
And then so I said, does the £10 translate to a proper 11.87 for us US? It will be whatever it is at that moment, because I know that they influx all the time and change. But yes, it will be.
All that 4x.
It will be $10 or £10, depending on who wins and where you are. Because I know there are some other people that aren't in dollars, and so I know it can be tricky, but we'll work that out as we get closer to it. But yeah, looking forward to doing it. We'll be I haven't even told you guys, we will be doing duck races because I just love the duck races. They're just so much fun. So yeah, so when we get closer, I'll take a note down of all your names and then we'll throw it in a duck race because they're just so much fun. So yeah, I'll look forward to that once we reach those goals. But other than that, do you have anything else, or are we done for today?
I think we are done.
Oh, good. Well, thank you for joining us again. We did say about trying to compete with you, Gio, and try and outbid you on the length of time. We were going to try and do 6 hours, but I don't think.
Do it one day.
Maybe one day when we are on a holiday or have bank holiday or something.
Yeah, we'll do an all-day stream and we'll just stream playing
24
games.
24-hour.
Thank you, Dave, for being here all the time. Yeah, it'd be great. Thank you. And thank you for offering to shout out on your stream. We do really appreciate that. We're only little and we're growing, but we're getting there. And and as we said, when we wanted to start doing this, it's not even for the views, in my opinion. It's more just we enjoy chatting about all this stuff. So it's
good fun.
Including you guys in our
them off as well. So.
Yeah.
I'm just glad someone else is sharing that with me. It's not just me.
We'll beat you, Gio. Record is 5 hours. We'll do 5 hours and 1 minute.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, that's it for us then. So we'll see you all next week. Thank you very much for watching and see you later.
Guys.
Bye, guys. Thanks.